There we go.
Captain Theory needs his go juice. All
No.
right.
All right.
Oh, it says starting, so I guess we're trying this. Thank God I got the cup out of the way. It's like,
Right.
man, this one's brought to you by tea.
Tea.
Okay, first off, people, I want to apologize for what happened Wednesday. I know it was supposed to be a short blur, but basically you got like, what was it, 17 minutes of this shadow casting over a plane because there was no freaking audio. I obviously fixed that problem, although I don't understand why I have it because nothing changed between last week's versus the previous week's broadcast. I don't know what the hell happened. I know it was going to happen, and I still did it anyway. That makes me next level idiot. But
Yeah.
obviously it's fixed, so,
Because
you know.
if you didn't notice, what I was doing right there was all I could hear.
Yeah, you even made it. I didn't even know you actually, when you responded to that, I swear to God, I thought it was like an automated message. Like, there is no audio for this video. Like, is it the standard response they give you when you screw up? Just like, your video sucks. It will be deleted in 5 days.
Right.
God. Like, thanks, peeps.
Yeah.
Make a good one, or else.
Yeah. Bradley Electrical.
So anyway, hi guys. We got Dalton on board from KIA today.
Hello.
Yeah.
So our fascia has changed, and OAE is there. What up, OAE? Yeah, we should have name tags. Well, you can't miss the big guy. The big guy is the big guy. That's KIA over there, Dalton. He's a king of the big birds. Hopefully he'll grace us with a big bird here momentarily. We should have name tags. I don't know.
That's something that
Well, if you each put, like, you start the show off with one of your iconic birds, like, okay, I'll leave that one sit there, and everybody's got one of those, like, hey, which one's obvious? It becomes obvious.
Whoa. Okay,
I see.
That was a malfunction right there.
Mark's just got a fleet. Dalton's got one. I've got one. Mark has a jumbled mess of crap. But yeah. That's kind of what goes.
This is what I've got.
I've
been gone, and I was working on stuff, and so I just tossed it all on the desk and said, you know what, I'll take care of it when I get back. I gotta go. And I literally just got back.
He did just get back. He contacted me right away. He said, like, are you going to sleep? Or are we doing something? And I'm like, dude, I'm going live. Where the hell are you?
Let me unpack the car.
Well, if you need any, I mean, I'm sure you don't, but if you need any advice on that, I'm sure Dalton will give you some pointers on how to make a big thing, because he's like Mr. Poster Board over there.
So, as you can see there, I've got, pry flight started.
You've got some bodies, yeah.
Yeah, I got some bodies now.
That's good.
I put them, but I got them.
And that's what a shoebox should be used for, right there. I mean, the bodies aren't going to get harmed much, especially when you put them with
see,
each other.
that's how they want to lay. They don't want to lay like this. They want to lay like this.
Paper clip them or binder clip them or something, right? No harm in that. Or just lay them flat.
And then after you fold them, they're gonna fly.
Oh God, jeez.
I'm
not even hearing it. Yeah, I'm not even hearing it, and I noticed it was on. God.
I don't have
2 sheets of paper end to end. Oh, so you're going to be Mr. Fighter Bomber. You're going to be planes about this size.
So,
which I just built this today.
Is that one of the ones we were talking about?
This is one of the ones we were talking about. This is one of those brand new ones. I'm uploading that video in the background as we speak. Oh, got 28 minutes. It's almost ready.
What is your upload speed?
Horrible.
Apparently.
I mean, let's face it. It's not great, but
you can't even do a speed test. It's your download upload speed is apparently terrible.
The speed test just shows this snail crawling slowly.
It's just spinning.
It's just it's. But at least it's almost done. I mean, it went up 2 percentage points since I said that. So it's obviously clicking along. But yeah, this is the one we were talking about. This is the brand new one. It rolled out 2 days ago. That's what the video is being uploaded. It will be called in honor of some Japanese names, which I've been trying to use, the Hagataka, which is Japanese for soaring vulture. And it's, as you can see, very Nova-like. Got the winglets. It's not exactly a Delta Diamond bird. It has the tips, but they're in the anhedrals, so it don't count. And this was just a build to prove that it could be upsized with Chinese menu, because all planes should be at least attempted to upsize them. Standard size. One of these right here. They all seem to come out right about at 7.5 inches total length from tip to tip. But this thing tops the scales at about 10.5 inches, so substantially bigger. And will it fly? Hell if I know. This one's different though, because like one of the standard things I've been doing with these is like it's got 3 staples in it. 2 in the wings, forward leading edge, and then 1 in the nose. Some odd reason they seem to like that, even though one of these flies like an interceptor, which was scary. And this one only has a 1 in the nose right now.
Yeah,
so
I almost got hit by that too.
you did almost get hit by that. But I'm trying to be generous and keep it out of your face.
Keep it out of the water too.
Oh yeah, and keep it out. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that anymore. I gotta remember that. I don't think I posted that stuff up, or I mean, like, mentioned, because I gotta have to put that one in my line, even though I don't own it anymore. But whatever the case, so that one awaits test flight.
They call them forever.
You will eventually see these flights, of course. Yeah, the one I'm uploading is the flight of the new one. I brought out the 5. I don't have that one out there yet, because again, I built that one the past hour. Well, 2 hours now. So it never had a chance to go outside.
So, were you flying at all? Like,
well, yeah. These. Okay, this one was built today, so this one only flew at Buena. But like these 2 flew the previous day at the station, which is one of the ones that almost hit Dalton. And then these 2 built the next day, and these all flew earlier at Buena. And they were pretty good. The humidity was freaking horrible. I couldn't believe that crap. So their wings are still showing like curvature variations.
right?
They're really kind of bad. They corkscrewed a little, but I pointed that out in the video. When you're dealing with this many flight control surfaces, especially with the winglets, you have to worry about symmetry, and you can't just make simple like rudder adjustments to counter the corkscrewing. So you have to tweak them. You have to make sure you get like these are straight, and they line up. Because when they do, it's golden.
And you expect me
Yeah, I do.
to be able to figure that out?
That's one of the main reasons why I had you in mind, was because this will work on your tweaking skills. If you can tweak this thing, you can become an expert quick. I mean, this is going to take a little bit more basic and simple, rudder flipping to get it to go straight.
Well, mine, they're just
This is the one I was telling Dalton about. That was like a little bit of kite, a little bit of tail, a lot of his canard action.
Yes, sir.
And this thing likes to wiggle.
That's the one you want. That's
Yeah, this is
taking
one
off the saber tooth, right?
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, you and I was mentioning to you. So, because this thing also, well, you've seen it. I flew this one in the building. This one flies pretty good.
What is that?
This is another new design. This one's older. This one's not a Diamant, even though it looks like it.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, no, they're very much identical, especially in plan form when you look at them. But like Diamant has Dale built in, this one does not. And basically, it's the fuselage that really does it in, because Diamant's got that little tooth back there. This one's just a straight-on fuselage, but it has that canard. Diamant does not have that canard, if you can call it that. So that's like a saber tooth borrowing. And the tail, yes or no? I'm thinking since I'm obsessed with them, yes, but
Yeah, it's like all he's ever built now.
dude, they gotta look real. Even OAE was talking about, yeah, do tails. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them going. Like I was thinking about curving them up like this one. I don't know about that, but
I think. I don't know what I think.
you don't know what you think. Well, you just better be ready.
He had a thought there, but I think he lost it.
Yeah, probably so.
Well, that just reminds me of another soundbite I can put on. You better
Oh
be
my
ready.
God! You better be ready.
There was a game back in the 90s. It was a WCW game with
Dalton's got it. Or
it
played
was,
it.
I think it was WCW Nitro. Monday, like I don't remember what system it was on. But
I had those
it
seven
was
mayhem.
like, you better be ready to wrestle, cause it's gonna be high flying and exciting.
Wow.
And it was Eddie Guerrero that said it. That's what made it so awesome.
Okay.
Latino Heat saying that. That's pretty good.
I know,
That's
but that was
semi-awesome.
yeah, because that was his old stuff before he came over.
Will those new OAE mentioned this? Will those new export designs that are already retired? Like, you're just putting in the retired dates. Like these are plans that are already in there. I'm assuming is what you're meaning. I got to get some of the ones that we're putting up in there. Like I already got to get these two new things up in there. I got to get this one a name.
Retired? Who retires planes? I just lose them.
He doesn't get. I don't get a chance to retire them. They just get lost in the machine. Wait a minute. You
They
said
get
you were
lost
starting
in
this.
they get lost in the circle of life.
Have you got this? Have you got these 5 that you said you were going to make, so you can start your one-a-days or what?
See what had happened was.
Oh yeah,
Well,
here we go.
I didn't figure you made it yet because you were talking about.
Technically, I mean, all right. So I made this one. Wait. Okay. So when did I text you that? That was while I was gone, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
before
but
I
I'm pretty
left,
sure that's all.
before I left, I have.
Yes, it's from 2017. They're definitely going to be old.
So I have. Okay, this is the try.
Oh yeah, the trihedral. You see that, D? You check that shit out. Look at that thing.
Wow.
Yeah, here's the back.
She needs to talk to him about something.
Looks like a tri-fighter is what it looks like.
Yeah.
All right. See what you're doing there.
So there's that. I also have this one. And then I have. This is the one that was garbage. But I have.
Is it the one with the cut nose? Yeah, that's the one with the cut nose.
Yeah, but then I have this one that I built on the 12th. This one was built on the this one was built on the 9th. This was built on the 12th. Yeah.
Yeah. When the hell did you do? Did you put it? There it is.
See,
Were
this
you out of
is
town?
this
out
one
of town?
from the 13th.
Oh, so you weren't out of town yet. You mentioned it on the Monday, the 12th. So
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, I was at work. You know when we were talking about it, I left on the 13th.
Dalton, you know what this means. We got to be ready because he may challenge us with this crap. Because once he starts, we're going to end up starting.
So I did this one on the 9th as well. This is a new design.
On the 9th?
Yeah.
you do. Hey, you do it. Like I said, this one came out just today. Wait, this is today. That's a new design. The ninth is not new.
Well, I mean, it is new. I mean, it's a new design.
Yeah.
That's the only one there is. That's
It's the only one.
It's the only one.
Is that the only one? Hey, can I touch
And
that?
there is no tape on it. It's just stapled.
Oh shit.
Oh,
This one
okay.
is just 2 staples. I don't know if you can see both of them. There they go.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah,
There's the other one. So
like one on top of the other.
yeah, kind of.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Dalton is like, dude, he's got a little stack of paper and everything.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm ready.
Damn.
Ain't nobody ready for that.
I mean, dude. I got everything.
Yeah,
I'm set.
Dude.
Oh yeah, this one was built on the 9th as well. This is another new design.
That looks. That doesn't look like. Yeah, what the hell is that? That looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, it was gonna be like we were talking. It was
See what had happened.
That's where I came up with the intent. Like, what was the intent?
Right. Okay.
And we started talking. And you were saying no, that's a new plane, regardless of intent. Well, because I intended to make a spider, and it doesn't look like a spider.
Yeah, that's nowhere near a spider.
Right, but it's built the exact same, except there's one fold that's different.
And that's a pretty crucial fold because you don't have a damn Delta Diamond in there anymore.
Right? See, this is why. But see, this is why I think intent makes a big difference.
Robert, what's up, man?
Because if I intend to build something in a different way, to make that same concept, same. I mean, you're just looking at. Well,
Dalton's like, what is he talking about?
Like you're talking. The length isn't that much different.
That's actually pretty. Well, no, okay,
About an inch.
About an inch.
Yeah, maybe 1.5 inches. I mean, I can actually measure that because I see where it stops. Yeah, about almost 1.5 inches.
And that's just to the rudder. That's not even including the tip of the Delta Diamonds.
Right. Yeah, if you're including that.
If you have strong enough wings, you can definitely use them up, right? I mean, it's a wing strength. It's a wing strength issue that allows them up capability, right?
If you do that, then it's like 3/8 difference in length. If you talk about the Delta Diamond tips.
Okay, but see, this just goes to show you what we were talking about before, though. Again, your intent, okay, sure, but you came out with a totally different plane because that fold.
Because one fold in the beginning, which is the orientation of the paper. Everything else is the same.
This could be like a poll. Like we asked Dalton, we asked Robert, we asked OAE. If you have a clean sheet, like you got in front of you there, D, you got a clean sheet and you intend to, in your case, make Apex, but it comes out totally different. Just by changing, you like mostly start it, but you end up with like one fold differently, and it's a different plane. You can't call that like a different variation of Apex. That's a different plane entirely, right?
Why?
Well, I mean,
see,
yeah, I can see it both ways.
I mean, yeah, I can see it both ways. It's just like the intent is one thing, but once you get to the final product, I mean, if the final product is nowhere near it, then I don't think you can safely say it anymore. That's all. I mean, if you want to call it some kind of variation, like if you do want to say it's a, type 2, type 3, spec B, whatever.
Well, so to say, how far when you did phases, how far did you take it to then call it something else?
Well, in truth, okay, the 1 and 2, I mean, they share like
Yeah, see, that's
It's
the question.
basically
That's the
no, yeah, I
question.
know. Okay, 1 and 2, the inside fold for the front pocket is the only thing that changed. I mean, I literally just like, you know what? I'm stepping this in because a phase one was snub nose. It made the length of the body and the winglets or the anhedrals a little bit longer. Plus, that plane needed a paperclip to make it what it was. And actually, it turned out to be somewhat of a stunter. Phase two, as we all well know, started them on the gliding path. They became strikers. So, I mean, we're talking phase one and phase two were totally different animals.
I
Yeah,
have
We
a
had one
phase two
stunt
right here.
aircraft versus one strike aircraft.
right.
Yeah.
And
So that
what was the
definitely made a step.
difference?
But okay, well, I knew I was taking a regular sheet, folding it in half, and making the wings. Like right there, I was taking a basic plane. So I'm like, I've still, like you say with your intent, I had the intent of like, I'm starting this out like a phase one. I'm just taking the snub nose away. What would I get? So yeah, the intent was there. And I knew once I had, again, once it was complete, oh, I've got a pointed nose. It's not snub anymore. Hey, look, I don't need a paperclip. It became the phase two.
So
And the
you're
three, and how I use the difference on the rest of them, that's really easy. The 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, all their differences are something they cannot revert back to the other phase with. Like there's no way for me to physically make a phase 3 into a phase 2. There's no way for me to make a phase 6 into a phase 1. That's how they get their names. I can't change them.
you can't change them back once you make the
Right.
once you
That's
make
kind
the
of yeah,
cut
and
or
it's a little tricky because again, I could foreseeably make a phase 4, phase 3, but it puts unnecessary weight and blah blah blah. It shouldn't be done, basically.
but still like what at what point when you cut, change and do all that stuff are you making an entirely different plane?
Ah, see, but you're saying entirely different. We were just talking about type differences here, which phases are phases. It's still just a type difference. I just happen to have
Because you make
different
it the same,
numerals.
so basically because you make the same phase 2 and then just go from there.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
They're
so I
basically
see what you're
they
saying.
basically all start out the same way as like a phase one. It's just what do I do with them after I make the initial first 3 folds? Okay, now it's going to become a phase two. Am I going to make the cuts? Now it's going to become a phase
But
three. Where, how many more cuts?
if you flip the orientation of the paper and you make those same 3 folds,
No, no, doesn't change it because I've done the reversal. That's still a phase. If I
but
put the wing pockets on the
that's
bottom
what
or the
I'm
top,
talking about. That's
well,
what
no, yeah,
this
I know, but you don't have delta diamonds on it anymore.
right, but you would have delta diamonds if you flip the orientation of the paper.
I was gonna say you built it exactly the same, except for that you made it
Also, okay,
lengthwise.
Yes.
also, wait. Also,
And it has the slants.
but oh, wait. Also, does it fly
Well,
like Spider?
that hasn't been tested yet.
Okay, well, see, that's another key. All
But
right,
see,
you have your
your
intent.
two
You
didn't
have
fly the same.
exactly, which is why I knew I had a different one. But
But
I
it's still
chose
the
because the
same
folds.
plane. You're
Well,
saying it's the
again,
same plane.
but I changed the numeral, so it's still a different
Right,
mark.
I would.
No pun intended.
I would, but I'm still saying that this is a spider and not a brand new, entirely new design. It would just be a variant of spider.
Right.
Okay, well, yeah, you can take that.
So
You can
that's what
take
I'm
that.
trying to
You can take
say.
that.
That's what I've been trying to say.
He's. I saw Roberts ask me about like, could we rubber band launch these things? Or like, well, I could probably attach a rubber band launch to like a javelin or something like that, but I don't
The
know. The
rest,
rest
I
of them
don't
could.
know.
Yeah,
I don't know
man,
if you could
dude,
do
some
that.
of these.
Remember how we were talking about getting like one of those football launchers?
Oh yeah.
There you go. That would be cool.
Get one of the smaller ones and then try to put the plane through.
Let's be completely lazy and have somebody just
Thump.
rock for us.
Hey, well, if it worked, it worked. It would allow you more photography.
Well, yeah, it's true. You could step off and yeah, you take your shots. The rubber bands, I would try that. I might even try a phase with that, but it would only be with the advanced materials. I wouldn't try that with like a basic one or just regular. But Robert always laminates his, tapes the whole thing over. Those are reinforced.
Right.
I mean, you guys
Yes,
can do it.
there's no damage. There's no risk of damage.
Have you guys watched some of his flights on videos?
Yes.
Those are pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
My thing, because they can hit a brick wall and not do anything. It's great.
I know you hear them.
Like
It's like
thunk.
thunk. Plus the fact that he doesn't have like, not that it matters, but he doesn't have that traditional. You can't grab it from here. You have to grab it from here, and
And that doesn't do anything to it. That's the cool part. It doesn't hurt the
that is
plane.
that's the cool part. Oh yeah. And rubber band launches make it easier because you don't even have to touch the bird itself if it can handle the stress of the hook. So anyway, so
Right.
wait, okay. Going into that though, let's say Dalton's in agreement, I'm in agreement. Okay, your intention is there. It comes out. I think it's 3 stages. Like you said, I think it's the intention, I think it's how it comes out, and then ultimately I think it's how it flies. But I mean, still, I mean, even over all of that, it depends on you. Do you want to make it a different mark, or do you want to make it a different plane altogether?
No, see, my thing is I would like to just change the, 4 or 5, whatever version of it. That would be my intent of it.
Just make it the Spider V3,
Yeah.
Spider V4.
Yeah. I think it would
Yeah,
actually
in his
be
case,
the
he'd have to make the
V5.
he's trying to catch up to me. He's trying to
I am
get the
not.
phase. He's trying to catch up to phase 8. So or phase 9. Excuse me.
I am not.
Okay.
But I mean, I
I can't even
but
think
see,
of that many different variations I could do with mine.
But see, well, technically, if you upsize and downscale from the original, that's 3 right there. So you have the original, you have a large one, and then you have a small one.
Which is what you do with Spider.
Yeah, that's how I got to V2 and V3
Right.
and V4. One of them was
Right.
V1 is the uh, legal size. V2 was miniaturized. V3, which one was V3? I don't even remember. But V4 was the fighter bomber, I believe.
Dude, he's got a point. Oh, he said there's no chance of catching up to the Vulcans. He's got a point. I don't know how many Vulcans there are, but it's like insane.
Yeah, he's got like 400
So,
The
different
Meta
ones.
Turbo Ultra Vulcan. Jesus, God knows I can't even.
No, like I don't even know where he comes up with the names. Like that's crazy. Yeah.
You
like,
may,
yeah, I
but
can't
however,
catch up.
hey, you may have different types, but you'll never have the numbers we got. Or at least I got.
Yeah.
Catch up to my 700 phases, would you?
Yeah. I'm at 30. I'm actually at
That's-
30. Well, see, that's if you count this one.
Well,
See,
again,
then I would-
ultimately up to you.
And then, of course, you would do that to me, and then make me have to go back and renumber one of these. Both of these.
Well, I mean, dude, all I'm saying, like, okay, you got a Spider there. You just don't have Delta Diamonds on it. So fly it. If it flies like nothing like a Spider, are you going to want to still call it one? Or are you going to say, like, oh, it's different. I can't do
yeah.
that? That's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be up to you.
Oh yeah, here's that other version of that one.
Oh, yeah.
There's that one. That's
yeah.
number 31.
He's got 30. Oh, number 30 is in testing.
No,
You're
33.
going to run out of Vulcan names, dude.
33 is what I stopped at, but then I would have to go back and rename 30, 31. Where's 32? Where are you at, 32? There you are. Oh, so this was 32.
Hey, Dalton, how many planes you got?
So did I show
actually,
you?
actual flying?
Oh, yeah. Flight worthy. What the hell? No, you didn't show that one.
I'd say about 40.
Okay, 40. All right, yeah. You did not show that one. I have not seen that.
Yeah, so there's that one.
Okay,
I'm
so
thinking about kicking these up.
let's see this OAE. If Robert, what if all of us and Robert were to make different variations of Vulcan? What would you? You'd have to count those as different variants too. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not even keeping up with that.
It's freaking impossible. He's got I sometimes wonder if there's anything we could even do to him that he hasn't done. But I've looked through some of the ones that he's got. I haven't looked through everyone, but I've looked through some of them. And it's like, okay, I can see what I can do with some differences here. I'm really, like you said, I'm really anxious to see if how yours flies, because that's like, again, that's like the last step. I mean, you call it a spider is one thing, but if you throw it in the hell, it turns into a short range attack plane. What do you got there? You know, I mean, right, right. No, I mean, I know how I handle it. I'm just curious as to see how you would handle it. My man, Robert, 250. That's a good fleet. Well, how did you, how did you eliminate the tips? How did you eliminate that? I mean, because I mean, you know, the simple, straightforward thing is to just cut them right off. You could seriously just cut them right off.
Right.
Then where would you be?
But see, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. But see, see this one, yeah, like I was saying, this one is not folded any different. It's just the orientation of the paper was different. I was in portrait instead of landscape.
I would consider that a different plane. I mean, for that reason alone, right there, because you're starting out completely different.
I'm not. Ugh.
You're getting this. I understand. You're making the exact same folds, but portrait versus landscape—that's a big freaking difference. Obviously, you don't have a Delta Diamond anymore.
Well, and you know what is funny about that?
Here we go.
What's funny about that? If we go back,
oh,
20 years ago. If we go back 20 years ago.
Remember that, Dalton? 20 years ago. Okay, keep that up.
20 years
All
ago.
right. That's 5.
Is that what, don't do that to me. If we go back 20 years ago. Remember, how did we start Diablo?
Well, you basically folded a piece of paper from portrait mode in half and cut it.
And what do we do with the other half?
You made the other Diablo.
No.
What did you do with the other half? I don't know. I thought
You
you
don't
always
remember
made,
what
because now I can make 2
other-
planes.
The other half became? You don't remember that?
Wait, no, you're right. It did do. You're right. The other half was something.
It was something else. It's not around.
that's
It's not around anymore.
Wasn't that where? Yeah, wasn't that where the mysterious little plane went?
No. That's where Phantom Lightning came from.
I thought Phantom Lightning was bigger than that.
No, it was a half sheet of paper, and then we put the tail. You put the EXT on it.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is what happened 20 years ago, D. You know, I mean, when you were 5. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Totally. Front of my mind.
So back then, the orientation of the paper was 2 completely different planes. But the folds were not exactly the same either.
So
And I was not intending to make a Diablo.
The Shadow is also the new one Dalton made, but he can't find it.
Because it's a shadow.
Because it's a Shadow. It's supposed to follow him, but apparently didn't follow
It's
him.
just like the Black Knight and the Black Squire.
Oh yeah. There. Oh, see, hey, Dalton, tell him what you said to me earlier. We were talking about this earlier because he could use this bit of advice. Remember, he was
Don't put him in a shoebox.
he was talking. Well, no, he was talking about the same thing I was trying to tell you. Is like, dude, only you know what your plane was made. So if you lost it, quote unquote, and you can't remember how to build it,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, like you bringing out another design, as long as it's similar to what you remember, hey, there it is. That's it. Nobody's ever gonna know but you.
Right.
I don't necessarily agree with that, and I don't like it. Because I know it's not the exact same.
But you said you remembered how to build Black Squire and Black Knight.
Did I say that?
You said that because we're keeping him in there for right now. Because you said I think I could do it.
I think I can.
Because they were, it was
think I can.
Dalton's plane that reminded you. We were talking about him and the Canards on Sabretooth and something like this because they have something like this. I don't remember exactly what or exactly how, but they have something like this.
And obviously you don't have a photo
Well, no, because that was back in the day before photos or something. I guess they were really camera shy. I mean, there was only 3 of them, so it's really not like they could be filmed often.
There was only 3.
He only
Wow.
ever built the Squire, the Knight, and then probably 2 Squires. I don't know, but there was only 3.
No,
He might
I'm
have
not
built the
talking about
4th.
mine. I'm talking about Shadow.
Oh, Shadow. Yeah,
Okay.
You didn't take
we
a
do
photo
need.
of it?
There's
do
4
need-
of them, but I just don't know where they are. No, I never got a photo.
Oh,
No, because his had a first flight, but they never. Well, they had a stage 2 first flight. They never got a chance to go outdoors yet. Wherever they are,
oh, so they got lost.
they're around. We just don't know where.
Again, Shadow. They're just following me. I just don't know where.
Oh, really? So there's another.
That sounds like the government shutdown.
Right.
There is another. There's a success. Okay, the Titan. Okay, the 533. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, dude, your Warhawk is really cool. I love the fact that you can fold that thing down into like a shape this big for transportability. That's like awesome. This is like the ultimate. Like you're about to whip out a plane. It's like I'm gonna fly this. It's like a switchblade. You Robert, see, dude, just like we've all talked about, it's like you're right, because there needs to be at least 2 people there at all times, because it's the best way to film a flight. You're not going to get a picture, you're not going to get a video without,
Well,
ideally, unless somebody's
that's
with
what
you.
we were doing back in the day, though.
Well, yeah, and we got to keep doing stuff like that. Well, I don't know about you, but me and Dalton and Morgan and people can still do something like that. You, on the other hand,
Yeah, I gotta get a tripod.
and friends.
Ain't nobody got time for that. You're not gonna have any friends if your planes fly.
Well, God, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing with it.
Oh, I love that soundbite. It's great.
Dalton, when we watch this later, it's going to turn out to be even funnier for us.
Right.
Because I know
I
you
don't know.
guys can't hear it. It's great.
Kids. I'm going to have to put my own sound bites in here so somebody's just like, what the hell is that? Throw a Godzilla war on top of a vomited cat on there somewhere.
Blech.
But see, the problem is, I don't think yours will come through because unless they, I don't know how that would work.
I'm going to be doing mine in post-production. So,
Ooh.
Post production.
and I'm going to let the editor do his job. Oh, and the other show, of course, the other show that was like silent there was me just advertising for the stickers again. God, people get the stickers. The stickers are cool. I mean, you got to admit, that's pretty cool. Get the stickers.
What's the average cost on that?
Like I said, I got, 25 sheets that has, I have 2,000 stickers. It cost me $8. So
Man, that's ooh.
probably the most expensive thing we ever had, but it's either that or if you can figure out a way to print them at home, obviously you can print them at home. You're still going to have to at least buy the stickers. Either that or you're just going to have to print them at home on a regular sheet and cut out the circles. I didn't want to do that. So, because I do have the template. I do have the template for.
He's perfected this.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to take it further than this because not only do I want the roundels on there, I'd like to actually have, like, I've said this on the video, squadron patches like on here, and then like a banner on the back or something like that. Some nose art, some tail art that we can do.
So
Ultimately,
you're
that's really cool.
saying you took the file to the store with the sheets and had them print them on the sheets.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I can't reach them from here. I suck. Wait a minute. Ugh. I lost them.
Interesting.
Hold on, give me a second.
Give you a second?
No, I was saying give you a second.
Yeah, give me a second. I can't be that lost. There they are. Yeah, you're there. Oof. Yeah, you suck. Yeah, here they go. Yeah, I just took the sheets over to Office Slice, and they gave me this one, which is a template. It's nice and glossy. It looks really cool. These are not stickers, so they could be used, but they'd have to be cut out and taped on. But yeah, these are the stickers. These are just like I said, that Avery sheet. I've even got the template saved online. I'll show you the thing, and you could print them out if you wanted to yourself. But like, yeah, because Avery will print them out for you too, but they won't be this small. And they just, yeah, they. Matter of fact, let me put one on here. But I can't get it off. That's what she said. That is so freaking cool. Plus the fact if your writing sucks, you
I don't
could
know.
like use a
I don't know what you're talking about. Mine ain't like that.
Yeah, excuse me, huh?
Say
write a
what?
label maker.
You
Hey,
can
you're only
read
taking
mine.
offense if you only take offense.
You
if
can
you
read
think you're
mine.
right. I can read.
Well,
Everybody's. That's just kind of.
HE32.
No, that's a 0 if it would focus.
There we go.
The whole 32.
It did look like the whole 32.
See, it won't focus. There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Because you lost focus, man.
See,
Well, I mean, a lot of the planes you show us, OAE, you probably retired. Robert's got a couple that I think he retired too, but we just like to fly him anyway, you know. I mean, old birds and new birds. I mean, shit. Eventually, it took you that long, you had to put your fingers under there.
I know. I had to block out the planes in the background. He was like, "No, I don't want to focus on that." No.
But you can't tell me that don't look cool. That was cool.
Hell yeah.
What are you talking about?
It looks cool, dude. It looks cool. It'll look
No, it
even
did.
cooler. It'll
Yeah,
look even.
imagine if you had the tail and the nose art on it too.
I know, right? That's
You
what I'm
don't like it
thinking.
looking like
something-
this?
No.
I mean,
Can't you tell what it is?
not really.
It's
Exactly.
like a big horse. Can you tell what that is? Look at that. Just awesome.
Yeah. Here, this is just a.
That right there is a Draco in the making.
You are nuts. You are.
He's getting ready. He's getting ready for another plane to fly. Where's my soundbite? There you go. Yeah, a bit delayed, but there you go. You get the idea. He's gonna make another plane fly. I don't know.
That was pretty good.
Did you hear it?
Barely.
Might have to change the volume on it, but.
Hey, there we go.
I'll play it back and see how loud it is once, you know. But that's funny.
Oh, that's funny, is it?
That's funny right there.
That's so funny.
I know how it is. I mean, it's okay.
But I think something that I'm also going to work on is that, like, once I build a new design, that I'm gonna work with it until I decide that that's no longer gonna be something I'm gonna work with, and stop building 4, 5, 6 new designs all at once.
Right.
Because I'll build one and then leave it behind because I'm like, oh, I want to build, and then I build something new, and then instead of building something like this, like I haven't even messed with this one.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the other new one you had, right?
Well, this is from March. And I haven't even messed with it.
That's the one. That's the one you should be flying. I mean, I know you like that one that we made without the weight in the nose, and you took it outside. But like you should like step in.
Because I made this one.
Either way,
I made this one too just a couple days ago, and this one's technically a new one as well.
Holy cow! How thick is that sheet you're folding, D?
It sounds
How
like
thick?
it sounds like construction paper.
It does sound like instruction paper.
It's just regular paper.
God knows.
What are you doing?
That was actually pretty quick, OAE. Thank God. I thought it was going to take forever there.
You gotta crease that thing. You stop babying it.
There he goes. Hey,
See,
what's wrong with a square sheet of paper? Dude,
it's round.
he's saying like it's a square sheet of paper. I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Wait.
Robert's gonna get like Robert's thinking like, dude, the meetup John and Marlo are not gonna be in Charlotte. Robert's not gonna be too far away. You're not much farther away down there. We should really try to do like a Charlotte meetup or something like that.
From Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, compared to us,
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, I'm still like.
That's a good day and a half driving. Day driving anyway.
Let's just move this on out of the way.
Whoa. My screen got instantly brighter.
Let's do this. Directions.
Obviously, you will not. Really, you could be there. You know. I know you're. I'm not saying we had to be there. We could always make it in some place a little bit more convenient. We could park.
Are you serious? I thought it was longer than that.
It's not that far, fool. Besides, if we want to make it a little bit more neutral ground, well, semi-neutral ground, we could put it in Atlanta. We could put it in Nashville. That way, I wouldn't have to go as far for crying out loud.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Or in the case of OAE, we could put it in Kansas City. Yeah, 'cause he's way the hell out west.
But he could get a direct flight to Charlotte or Atlanta.
We can too. I don't know
Yeah,
about
see,
Nashville.
I can get a direct flight to Charlotte too, and Atlanta.
That's what makes those good spots. I mean, I think maybe St. Louis or KC. Oh, see, so for Robert's home base, I wouldn't mind going back to Atlanta again. You know, if I just got to spend a little bit of time there. Especially with winter coming up. Why was it a good time? Your route.
Whoops.
Oh, Atlanta to Charlotte?
Yeah, Atlanta to Charlotte is what, 4 hours?
Might be able to throw a javelin that distance.
We could make him go the long way and take a bus, so we all get there about the same time.
8 hours. Holy shit.
Wow.
That would be hilarious.
This route has stops.
No, really?
I mean, at least he could sleep the whole time.
Well, yeah. Hey, you can sleep on a plane, you can sleep on a bus. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
I mean,
I was gonna tell him that before. If you can tinker with a Diablo, you can tinker with anything.
where's
Amen to that.
where's the OAE at? Or what part of California?
You might as well say L.A. He's right outside L.A. OE, one of the other guys on. He's like, yeah, he's a grande Disney.
2 days, let's take a bus.
4 hours and 45 minutes by flight, though.
Look at that.
Like I said, maybe we could meet at Dallas or Oklahoma City. Yeah, like anything goes to Oklahoma City.
You see, he's got to take a bus from Los Angeles to Dallas, and then from Dallas to Atlanta, and then he's got to take a mega bus.
It's a 35-hour trip. You might as well cannonball run it at that point. Just stop out along the way and fly everywhere you can in a little thing. A blimp hangar would be awesome. I would love that. Or a stadium. Like get a football stadium. If we went when it's like non-football time, a football stadium would be a good thing. So they'd probably let you use it since, I mean, it's sitting there not used for the most part. But a blimp hangar, yeah, we could go to Jersey, except nobody goes to Jersey.
Who goes to Jersey?
I mean, but
Jersey was
what's the distance to Atlanta?
From where? LA to. You just did that, didn't you?
No, that was to Charlotte. Oh, it's like 4 hour difference. It's great.
Dude, the flight just It got longer.
The flight got longer.
How the hell did the flight get longer from a shorter distance?
Oh, that's funny. He's got to have a layover.
I suppose so.
No, it says non-stop.
Oh. Does that make OAE the youngest of us? Or no, it can't be because Dalton's 25. Morgan's 21. Can't be the youngest of us.
What?
Rob was asking him how old he was. He said like a fair bit younger than that.
Well, I'm old enough.
I swear to God, OAE, if you say like 17, I'm gonna slap you. We're like, we've been doing this for like 4 years, and you got all these plans, and you're like 17. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna have ISIS on your ass.
Right?
So, hey,
Yeah.
while I was thinking about this too, also since Dalton's making this new sector,
Yeah.
no,
it's called the Sea Tour.
The Sea Tour.
Oh, the Sea Tour.
The
Oh,
Sea
you want
Tour.
me to change that on the sheet? Is that official?
Yeah, we might.
It's actually not bad. It makes it a little bit more unique.
Ender.
So you do realize, okay, when this thing comes across, yeah, I'm gonna fly this one, and I'll talk about that later. I'll fly this one, and we'll see if it upsizes. You care if it upsizes or not, or
Do I care?
don't you care?
Do I care? What are you talking to somebody who can't even build Black Knight and Black Squire?
Wow,
He does have a point there. Okay, well, you know. Well, not only that, but you had to retire. You had to say Rorix was gotten by the terrorists because you know.
I don't even know what that was.
I don't know. It was kind of cool for like a brief 5 inches. I know it was super small and super hard and retired. You built like 5 of them. But
No, are you thinking of Twister?
No, I'm not thinking of Twister. I was thinking of Rorix.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember
Twister
what that
you
looked
made
like.
small because of what you did with Rorix. Yeah, we'd have to go to Japan to find chicks that were digging our stuff. I don't know though. I've seen a chick fly some planes around here. So that's the Sea Tour.
Yeah, the Sea Tour too.
Sitor.
Check and see if you spell Dominator right, because I'd like to see if it's called the Diator.
Or the
That's
Doominator.
actually spelled right.
Dominator.
The Dominican.
I left a
Like
yeah from the Dominican.
The
The
Dominator.
Dominitor.
Dominitar.
It's the uranium Q-36 explosive space Dominator.
Look at that. He's got scissors. I got scissors.
You got scissors? I got scissors.
we all gotta have scissors.
Y'all gotta have scissors. Y'all gotta have a stapler too. You're definitely gonna need a stapler soon. Oh wait, tape.
Oh, I got tape.
Yeah, you got.
It takes up the whole screen. That's why it's off camera. It's camera shy.
I was trying to keep things off camera because like some of these beasts are beastly. I didn't measure this thing. That's pretty good. Considering where the staples are, center of gravity on this thing,
All right, so I'm guessing you want me to make one of those.
that's quite nice. Yeah, you want to know how to make this thing?
I'm thinking you're gonna make me make one of those things.
Well, yeah,
Get your-
ultimately that's where it's
Get your notebook out.
Dalton's taking the lead here and has already made one. For all we know, OAE and Robert has already made one. So, that thing was pretty cool. And yes, it's a regular sheet of paper, of course. I've done nothing special to it. Yeah,
That 70s show.
you can always tell what day it is, like, kind of like at my house. It's like at his house, too, because, like, you'll probably be watching Home Improvement.
Hell yeah. What time is it? It's Tool time!
It's okay.
How old is Sky Warrior? Is that
About 20.
well, he can't be that old. Fucking cat's back.
How old is he?
Types of tape right now.
He's keeping it a secret. Robert's trying to peer pressure me into telling us, but he's keeping it a secret.
I mean,
Don't make me get the FBI on you.
That's a hard threat right there.
do we have a full name?
He's gonna look it up.
Shh. Do we have a first name? Do I just have a last name? Do I have anything at all to work with?
Well, it would be nice to have something better to call him than just like, even if his last name was like, like, I don't even know. It's just something with an R, so we can call him Or, because Oi doesn't. I mean, 3 vowels doesn't really go together very well. He's really going after it. 2010.
What is it called?
2010. No, air. It's just air. AIR, and then enforcement. Yeah. 2010. I've got a couple planes that old.
The Meta Vulcan.
I've got quite a few more planes that are that old, actually. (2010), yeah, that makes a plane 9 years old. Hell, I think that's the average age of my fleet right now.
I was gonna say he's got birds from fucking 79.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure that, like, that's right around the average age of my fleet.
He's going hardcore for this right now.
Can you say FBI, Mr. Robbins?
Yeah, right, dude.
I don't even have a date on this thing. How you like this one, by the way?
Yeah, the one that stands on his nose.
Why don't you shake my tooth like that? But yeah, that's you, kitty. Oh, I like this one too. Because I'm trying to get Mark to do the dihedrals on his swallow. He started the trihedral on well, maybe on everything now. Spider there, so I'm thinking if he could do that. This thing flies really good. So I held on. It's experimental that led me to the vampire. Yeah, I know. It's easy to say, or just call him Rob, but what in the hell?
This show sucks, man. It's painful to listen to. Makes me want to shoot myself. Swedishville equivalent of Jackie.
Shh.
Wow.
It's funny. He's probably the youngest, but he looks like the oldest in that picture.
Just so people don't beat the crap out of him.
Oh, you have an attacker as well?
2009. Something
Dude,
about 2009.
Strike him out.
Something about 2009 is ringing a bell.
Join 2000. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't like a single-purpose plane, huh? Okay. That's beneath you.
It's beneath you.
No, wait. Call the Bulldog. Bulldog is cool. That fits right in with the Sea Door.
Shut up.
Dude, we haven't picked on any one of Mark's planes. You've got the Sea Tour. I've got the Windcuter. He's got the Bulldog now. I mean, dude, What do you got over there? The Thunderbolt?
Nope. Nope.
Well, to be fair, he does spell spider wrong. Well, wrong. It depends. He spells spider like a car spider, not like an arachnid
Right,
spider.
right.
See, but dude, okay, wait. Going back to what we were talking about there before, though. I was just gonna say that we're talking about exactly like what makes you a different plane, right?
Right.
You could foreseeably, okay, since again your intention was there, maybe it flies the same, maybe it doesn't. It definitely doesn't look the same, but it folds the same. Maybe you could alter the name in such a way that it's a variant of spider. Like you could call it the arachnid. See, because it's a spider, but it's not.
There you go.
I mean,
Nah.
that's a route that I would think of, and if I had that in my fleet, I would probably serious. That's how I got Pylon from Javelin. It's the same device. Pylons are just bigger, and well, it's a bigger Javelin that makes the cargo and bomber. So it was a natural progression. It's still the same plane. It's just larger. This is like what Dalton's talking about with Sabretooth there. Although you calling it the mammoth versus the Sabretooth, that's not even the same animal. I mean, it's a mammal, but that's about where the similarities end.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely.
And
I was
tusks.
just brainstorming and throwing out ideas there, just because I'm like, well, if you really think about it, Sabretooth, what was it? It was a cat.
Yeah.
So cats are what? Nimble and fast and nimble.
Yeah.
So to make that then my what do we have it as?
Going undercover.
You're very
Heavy bomber and heavy cargo does not Sabretooth does not kind of really go well with that.
No. But your original Sabretooth was much smaller than that. Because you've made the biggest ones, like the one that serves as the mothership and stuff like that, those are huge. That's why
Right.
they are the heavy bomber. The original one was like almost regular size.
Right, and that one was just kind of. I think that was originally just going to be my like trainer.
Right. So, I mean, you could, there you go. That's what it is. You could, like, if you rename it, you could make whatever the bigger ones are, as again, your bomber and transport. But, like, the original Sabretooth is just, like, say, the Lilt, the lead in large trainer. Because it'd still be big, just not as big as those.
Right.
Bulldog was one of your goofier designs. I'm sure Mark would have something to say about the goofier design. Well, not so much the goofy design as much as the goofy names. And don't invite him to do it because he'll go off on it. I'm surprised he doesn't have that as a soundbite. So every time it comes up, he can just go, pancake.
Pancake.
If he can find it, he'll do it. He'll be like,
You-
pancake.
I might even make it myself.
Do you like pancakes? Maybe you could find that. That would be great. If you could find The Rock doing that and just like,
Pancake your ass out of here.
then pancake your ass back to Chicago. You gotta wonder sometimes if The Rock might have been high when he did a couple of those.
Well, he's got to have been.
I mean, because seriously, where do you come up with that stuff? I understand people can be funny, but that's just crazy.
Yeah, it was larger than the original.
What do you mean, the one you got there? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. Well, how did you do that differently?
Probably more precise folds on the new one. 'Cause, I mean, it's quite a bit. It's probably a good half-inch shorter. All together, or
Nobody.
bigger. Sorry, excuse me.
I'm one of your biggest fans.
Appreciate that, honey.
Thank you. Hey, today's
Huh,
my
okay.
birthday.
Well,
It
there's a
is.
special difference there.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, so to see what it does outside.
Louise.
Yeah, right.
Louise.
Yes.
Well, it's good to
Again,
meet you,
this is-
Louise.
yeah, you're right.
Great one.
Now that you built it, now that we know, it's
Louise,
like,
you
okay,
probably
now
got
we
all
gotta
kinds
get
of
him out there.
birthday gifts today, but I
When
tell you
the
what,
sto-
Rock
when the
is gonna
stars
give you
aren't
the
rolling
best
in,
gift you could ever
Not
get.
for us,
Well,
for him.
And it's
like
funny
Elvis?
because
Yes.
the one that I modeled this after was actually built 5 days in the future.
I'm gonna find it. Don't worry.
He's
I'm gonna find it. Don't worry.
It's really hard to find pancakes. I haven't found pancakes in like, dude, forever. I haven't seen the soundbite in like 9 years.
Wow.
I don't know where. Well, somebody pulled it a long time ago, and it
Right.
hasn't come back. Robert, you got to finish your thought, man. Have any of you guys swam in the ocean? What do you got there? Or did I miss something? Wait, did I miss something? Exported planes? Jackie Chan? What are you doing? Who is Harry coming?
Wow.
Damn it! Oh, he's like, dude, he's FBI in your ass right now. I doubt he's gonna find anything,
Hardcore
but he's
too.
trying hard.
I'm working on it.
Amazing.
I'm trying to be nice and not ping his computer.
I say put him out on Front Street there. Just
I mean, nobody
I
can see what I'm looking at, so it's all right.
do have a couple of those. I do have a couple of those. I've got a couple. I haven't taken them apart, but I do have them ready in case I decide to do that. Because like I said, I've got about 6 or 7. Wait, 5 or 6 drones sitting here, as we call them drones. I say radio control. What the hell is he building? A saucer? Dog built a hockey puck.
oh no, that was
Okay,
my
let's see.
that's my substitute for tape. It's just
Oh! I literally thought you were cutting it. I was like, why'd you build something around?
I just put the saucer here. No, actually, you know the labels that we have at work, the sticky labels. They're it's the cutoffs of those labels because they're usually about like 5 inches big or
Yeah.
5 inches wide, tall, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
So they got all cut off. So then I just saved it because basically like tape.
Damn, OAE was in Leavenworth. Yeah, I was in Leavenworth too. When were you there? Maybe we were there at the same time. He's gone. Jesus. Yeah, you got it right. Oh my God. I don't have to. You're going to do this well enough on your own. Oh my God.
The white pages.
Yeah, Lord. Did you know the CIA has a database called the World Book that they have online that you can like gain every fact about every country in the world? It's like whatever you want to know about them, like how many people have cell phones, how many miles of railroad track, how many people are literate, how many people have electricity, any one country, anywhere. Pretty fascinating stuff. The birth rate, the death rate, the disease rate. Freaking yeah, that's what I thought. What? It's crazy. I could pretty much guarantee you his name is Jose Maria. Did you put something in? Oh no, that's just a little. Okay, the trailing edge of it, right? Okay. I see you flipping it and holding it by the nose. It just looks funny from like when it's straightened back.
This is the old one anyway.
Okay.
That's the one. This is the one I based it off of. This is number 10. This is number 11. That's why I forgot to write on there. Okay.
The Colt? I don't know. I can fairly well assure you he didn't build it about the same time or like use it on the same time as the Colt. You know, like you were saying, like some of the ones that I had look like Vengeance or like Diamante, they look like Vengeance or something like that. Hey, planes look like other planes, you know. Dude, are you gonna want to build this thing or what?
I was gonna say he's busy. Man, if
Well,
only it wasn't night out right now.
I know, doesn't it suck? If we had a stadium we could go to, we could just have the lights on and just go.
Right?
Close. I mean, Miller Park's right there. We close. We say like, hey, can we borrow that for about an hour? I close the dome,
Yeah.
the lights on, just dome closed. We're flying. They had some day like that not long ago. Actually, they did like people could like just walk the park.
Yeah.
I mean, most people that have something like that usually could do that. It's really kind of cool.
It's not what I wanted.
Well,
Are you having trouble over there?
while NASA's has gone on a commercial break,
Yeah, apparently.
this commercial break brought to you by the FBI and the local services.
You hush your mouth.
Hey, you're the one doing it. We're just commentating on it.
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Maybe if you gave him a hit, just give him a hit and slap him around a whole bunch.
Oh, there you go.
So wait, okay. So you got the Cedars built. Can you build a Dominator?
Stop it.
Sorry.
C-Tor. It's C-Tor anyway. Get it right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ctor.
I do have the Dominator right here. I'm thinking about taking it apart because I only have four or five of these, so you need to be redone anyway.
Is it a 2 Ctor or is it a 3 Ctor?
Well, if I make it bigger, it will be a 4 C-Tor.
Oh, okay. I honestly have no idea what that means because it's not like there's seats in our planes, but it'd be interesting. This needs to be burned. This is utterly ridiculous, and I don't know why I built it because all it's got is like a bunch of weight and some interesting strakes on it. I mean, I dig the strake idea, but everybody. Speaking of which, quick modification that you do to them, obviously that's simple and almost anybody can do them. Is by like anybody can try that. Cut those into them, in the back somewhere. If you've got some kind of straight wing back there that you can play with, it's a good idea to try to do that. Just to see. Mark was asking me the last time we did the show. Is like, well, what do you think you could do this? What would you be able to? Oh no, he texted me. He said like, what would you do this thing on the top of my head? And I'd give him a list. Like, well, here. I don't think he did all of them at the same time. At least I hope he didn't. But
I was gonna say because you won't even know what's works or not works.
I know. I mean, like, I can't remember what was on the list, like 6 or 7 things, but that's the whole point. You got 6 or 7 things. You're gonna have to build 6 or 7 planes to test all the little nuances you're gonna put on there.
Right. This was very complicated.
Did you tape it?
Yeah, it's just the folds were complicated.
Is that the new one? The Strike Hunter? Is that the new one? Oh my God. Okay, so you pinged it. So what? Now what?
I am doing no such thing.
So do you want to build this thing or not?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been building a plane.
Yeah, sure you have. Your paper's moved a lot.
It's moved a
I
lot.
have not been researching anything.
Okay. All right. This will be interesting.
Condone illegal activities.
Okay.
I swear on my mother's grave, and if I go back in my world, I'll kill her. All right. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So okay, you got a normal sheet. You got a normal sheet right there, fool.
I do, of course.
Okay. And you got it in. You got it in a profile view, right?
Yeah, I mean, which
up and down, read writing, like notebook paper. Like you're gonna write your name and turn in an assignment right there. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the way I
Okay.
have it. This is landscape to me.
Okay. Okay.
No,
So,
no, excuse me, portrait. This would be
well,
landscape.
I still got email records finder on my screen, so I can't tell what you're looking at.
Hush.
Hey, Dave.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
What in the world is that? What is that?
Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's gonna be what OAU said is like. So we have nameplates in front of us. Yeah, like that.
That's gonna be Stags right
Yeah,
there.
I'll have it right there, and you can have you can have. Have you seen this mop?
Yeah. Bobby. Yeah, I put it out somewhere. That was good.
Okay,
Like,
so Mark, what you need to do with your sheet right there, right?
This is portrait.
Yeah. Take it and measure. You're gonna need a ruler.
You act
Oh,
like I
we're
don't have
getting
one right in front of me.
Well, do you have the measuring thing on your pad right there?
Yes.
Okay, well that works. What I want you to do is measure off about. For your sake, we'll do 1.25 inches off of one side, and cut it off.
1.25 inches?
Up and down the sheet.
So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
This side or this side.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which side. Yeah, just cut 1.25 inches off that thing.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, again, doesn't have to be exact, but that's why I'm giving you the 1.25 inch thing. Just somewhere in that neighborhood, a little over 1 inch, but not 1.5 inches. Because I haven't measured it out exactly. I've just cut some off there. We could give them better Vulcan. Did you build an Omni Vulcan, or has it just been like an Omni Delta? I can't remember if you added Omni onto any of the Vulcans. Are those just sheets for building dome?
Yep.
Dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're,
Okay.
they're in the.
It's
Okay.
fine. Elevator,
That's an amazing stack.
like that.
And Jan, you've got a folder. I mean, I can show you the box I've got, but the box I've got. Like,
We're doing a big saber tooth tonight.
oh hell yeah!
This is like a fucking, what is this, a legal sized one? So we'll see how that
Dude,
one
where did
turns
you
out.
get those? I don't know. Dude,
That's the only one though. It's gonna be a one off because that's all I got
Oh, okay.
until I go buy some.
Hey, you want to see this? Check this out.
Gigantic airplanes, nice.
I kind of find this fascinating because I don't know if they've seen yours before they actually made the comment that these were gigantic.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
They may not have known exactly what gigantic was until they saw one of yours, but I got this.
Got to love it.
And I do have a. I
Hey, do you remember this stuff?
I do have a runway.
Oh, there you go.
I got a runway.
What is that?
Oh, I do remember that. Yes.
Remember those? Yeah.
Bullshit.
That's how long I've had the stack.
Well, I pointed out to him that I've got a bird here that I built out of one of his school assignments, for crying out loud. Which means, of course, I've had that thing since 2001, 2000.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
20 years old.
But see, the cool thing about these is, Dalton, you're gonna laugh at this. This is how big the gigantic one is supposed to be. See that the sheet is not even. I mean, we're talking. This thing is only and yes, I'm saying only. It's a 20 and a half. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's 20 by 16. Oh no,
Okay.
15 and a half. 20 by 15 and a half.
All right.
Okay.
So nowhere near. You got it? Okay, fold it in half.
Yep. Fold it in half.
Fold it in half, long ways, portrait wise.
Right. So, like this.
Yes. Yep. Now try to remember you're folding it like me, so make your folds good. Don't make me look like an idiot.
Wow.
I see how it is.
Wow.
Wow.
It's easy for me to, for this mammoth. Ah,
Mammoth. Hogan.
oh yeah. Dynamite, yeah.
Okay.
A hypersonic rubber launch. Okay, now I want you to, at one end of it, fold an X. Fold an X like you're going to collapse it. So you need to get, unfold that, and fold a triangle all the way down. I'll help you through it, but fold a triangle all the way down. You know what? Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't stand that fold. Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if you
So
can
you're
fold
saying
the
like
plane.
this.
Yep. Like that, yeah.
And then-
Take it
and then
apart and fold
right,
it.
and then fold it the other way.
Okay, I'll be on the forum to check it out when you get that up there. Tell these other guys to get up on there too so they can see that stuff. I'm assuming the hypersonic rubber band launch is going to be like pretty much basically a variant of the other ones that you have, which are cool because like your plans are so damn hard, Robert, that you could probably any one of them is going to go like interceptor fast and interceptor straight anyway.
And then unfold it and fold it this way.
Yeah, counter the fold. Yep. Don't give me that crap. You could do this. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Stay on the
Then what?
freaking page. Okay, then unfold that, of course, and put a valley fold in between X, at the apex of the X, so you can collapse it. No, wait. Flip the paper. Well, okay, that works. No, if you're getting it that way, that's fine. I would just fold that back. I would just fold that back on itself, though, so you make the right crease.
Right, yeah, you're saying this way.
Yeah. Did you do it?
Well, I'm working on it.
Okay. It
Can't
looks
stand this
kind of.
stinking fold. Because
Well, it looks like you pretty much got it, though.
center doesn't always like to fold.
What?
It looks like you got it. You're already starting out pretty good.
Yeah.
Ah,
Except now you look like you're stuck at that point.
there. Almost.
What are you doing? Wait a minute. Unfold that. Hold up before you.
What are you
Whoa.
talking about?
Wait. How do you got that? Let me see your orientation.
This was at the bottom.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm just trying to see, like.
I just turned
Okay,
it to the top so I could actually
Well,
fold it.
flip it upside down. Flip it upside down. Yeah, like that. Now fold the top in half right at the point.
What do you mean?
Like take the
this?
top. No. I'm sorry. Take the top that's pointed at you right now.
Right.
So the bottom.
So this,
Yeah.
and fold it across.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to do this pretty. No. Okay. The two corners that are at you right now, closest to you.
These two.
Yes. Take them, and then fold them over the top to meet the plane in the back. Like fold it in half. Well, not exactly in half. Fold it at the point. Yeah, you can lay it flat. It'll make it easier. Now, yeah, take those, and then fold them up. Well, it's going to be a straight fold. Yeah, there you go. There you go, like that. Yeah,
That's what
just
I'm
make the X's. Yeah, just make the X's meet. Okay.
So like that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's the easy way to do this. You were trying to collapse it. That's a way to do it. It's just harder.
So then
I collapse it after I make the folds because once you crease it, it wants to fold. Okay, there you go. Now unfold it, and now you can collapse it.
And then. Oh,
There
you're
you-
such a pain.
That's the easy way to do that.
All right, noted.
Okay. Now, okay, you got your triangle pocket sitting on top of your wing pockets, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so leave the triangle alone, and then do your wing folds on the ones below it.
Wait. So
Don't
start
don't touch the triangles. Yeah,
under
just
here.
make those. Yeah, fold those in again.
So fold it from here. So fold it from here in
Yeah,
like this.
yeah. Just doing. Yeah, you're just doing another wing fold right there. Yep,
Okay.
he's done the form post. Check this out. Uh, what am I stupid? There it is. I love how Dalton's like studiously checking this out. I was like, I gotta make this right. I gotta make this right.
Look at that miniaturized thing. Did you have a Delta Diamond?
Yeah, I mean, you saw the tips. It's just not a true Delta Diamond because it
Oh,
opens to
okay.
the anhedrals.
That's
You will
what.
have a
That's
straight
what.
back.
That's what confused me. Okay, I got you.
What the deuce? All right, thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah,
Word.
well, I said, for some odd reason or another, we'll try to figure out about getting some kind of hookup here. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, sometime in the next 20 years.
Not now. Later. There it is.
Okay.
At those? Okay. You'll want to fold it in on itself to make sure all the folds stay flat. So give it a fold in half. Try to get it as flat as you can. And you're going to need this anyway because you're going to start making the rest of it here. RDT&E, right? OAE. God, was that even English? I just a bunch of acronyms thrown together as a soup. Yeah, man.
What is
Keep
that?
it flying, dude.
Is that the initials for his name?
OAE, no. He posted on the forum and he put in the RDT&E section.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this in there. Okay, so now go ahead and give it anhedrals while you're there.
On here?
Yeah, I would do it probably, since I've been testing these, straight as you can. They seem to like straighter. They don't like it going down like spider. You may be able to cock them in a little bit, but I wouldn't do it much.
Yeah, no, I can do them straight. I can make straight anhedrals. It's not a problem.
No, I know, but
like-
yours just,
I
yeah,
like-
because your slanted ones work real freaking good. Dude, that looks like it.
Oh yeah. Again, just much tighter and cleaner lines.
So like that?
You've come a long way, baby. Yes, indeed. There you go. Okay, yeah, that's probably about the same size I've got too. It looks like.
Yeah.
It's like you see this one here.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, now comes the tricky part. Okay, we got to give you
He's
your.
like, oh god, the tricky part.
Looks
He
like
thought
a
it was that.
swan.
He thought it was the X folds that were bad, but this is okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold those triangles down, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna give it a slant. So, at the nose, it pretty much meets. Okay, it like runs like that. You take the fold down there, and it pretty much meets at the very tip. Yes, but at the back, it's almost all the way out. You still have to have some of that triangle under your wing, but it's not going to be a lot. So as long as you follow the slant, like tip, nothing at the nose to widest point at the back where it meets the wing, you'll have it right. If you kind of follow that,
So you're saying
this is what gives you the large winglets. Because you could make it, in theory, you could make it with as big a winglets as you want to. But what I've done is make the big one so it has
so
a
are you
slant.
saying like this?
Let me see it. I saw what you were doing. It looked right. Move your, yeah, right there. Let me see. Okay, you were doing it right. Come down.
Yeah,
Follow that.
that's what I'm
That
saying.
looks right.
So
Yeah.
you're saying follow this. Like I'm not creasing it, but you're
Or,
saying follow this.
yeah.
Like
Let me
this.
see here. Yeah. Can you see this one here? See how much of that is under that wing?
So
See,
you're
it's
saying
not
like
all.
this.
Yeah. You can bring it down a little bit more than that.
So like underneath
There
the
you go.
wing.
There you go. Right there. Right there. Yes. Yes. That actually makes sense. If you make the hunter has a name kind of more exclusive to what it was. It hunted. Therefore, it became the interceptor. I like it. Teach these guys a thing or two because it does look like a Vulcan in some aspects.
So do you get a bubble in your?
I do, but I fold it out. Yeah, it happens though.
Yeah, because you're overlapping.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because like right near the nose, you can't avoid it. The nose. I mean, again, because you're making the nose pretty streamlined. So yeah,
It
you get
just
the bubble,
wants
but
to. It just when you do it, it just wants to just be a pain in the butt. But
right.
because I'm
Well, as you all know, when you fold it up, I mean, even Dalton got in his right there. It's a nice tighter fold, but I'm sure you bubbled a little bit in there somewhere. You
Oh
just
yeah,
you
it's
gotta
bubble up
fold.
with the nose.
Yeah, you gotta fold it out, or yeah, when you get it to that point, you just like flatten it. It's no big deal. Oh, I will give you this, Mark. Spider flew really freaking good, dude.
What are you saying?
I took Spider out. That one that we built that I've got now, the fighter bomber version, the V3. Yeah, yeah, dude. I took it out today. It flew pretty damn good, and it did the same thing your Spider does. It rocked and rolled the whole damn time.
See, that's what I can't stand.
Well, it's because of that Y shape. I mean, it brings its wings so high and it kicks the anhedrals out so much that it loses stability. If they were to stay flatter, that would not happen.
Right, but they
But
can't stay flatter because then it doesn't fly.
then you're gonna have to live with the rocking until we can stabilize it. There's probably something we could do. Actually, have you ever tried folding the tips? Have you ever given it fat? Fat might work.
Okay, so now we have that.
Okay, cool. Then you can either staple it now, or you can fold the wings and then staple it.
Staple.
Matter of fact,
Why do I gotta staple?
yeah. Well, I mean, in case you hadn't noticed these, they that's probably kind of bright, but there's 3 staples in every one of these. There's 1 in the nose and 2 on the wings because you have to have something to hold those winglets down, or else they'll flap and they will kill it. You could tape them. I haven't taped them before, so you could foreseeably tape them and try that. That would be a new technique. Except for the big one. The big one does not. The big one's only got a stapled nose. The winglets have not been stapled.
So you're saying staple the nose?
Yeah.
Like how? Like let me see yours.
Just anywhere. I don't have it. I'm going to give you the one that hasn't been stapled yet. The original. It's just basic. Like mothership, like what KIA makes over there. Like you got like the aerial demonstration team going like he does, can carry other planes.
All right.
We figured that's the way to go.
So I got that.
Okay.
And then you
All right.
want two in the wings.
Well,
that down?
how are they being? Are they holding down pretty good right now? Oh no! See that bottom's kicking in. That's exactly why I staple them, because you want to make those bottom things that attach to the wings. You want to make them. Well, that one's staying pretty good right there. Maybe you can avoid.
This one's not.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Make your wings first. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so straight.
No, give it a upward slant, slight. not like spider where it's a downward slant from back to front, upward slant from back to front, but a slight one. And try to keep your fuselage a little narrow. Don't make it like like a really high one. Try to make it like narrow in the front, because it's a very gradual slant. But I'll tell you something. That slant is crucial. The one plane I did make with it straight, it does not like straight.
So wait, it's going which way?
It goes, like it's narrow up here and it's fatter back here.
Okay, so that's what I thought.
Yeah, but it's very gradual. And again, it has to be there. They do not like being straight. Like in the forums posted, or is it like on the? Oh, I know it's on. It's most likely on the aircraft sheet, and probably in your instructables too. Oh my God, Dalton, are you gonna make it?
Yep.
Jesus, that thing looks like a bloody monster. Mark, to give you an idea, just like I was saying, oh, okay, well, it's not quite 5/8. The height of this one in particular, which is probably the best flyer, at the rear is not even barely 5/8. It's very gradual because like the front end is about a 1/2 inch. So it is a very gradual slant, but it is a slant.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Yeah,
once you got your wings in there, you can fold the winglets, and then you will have the bird. Oh my God, these two are virtually identical, at least in slants. That's pretty cool.
And then you just
Instructables. Okay.
yeah, I gotta
Okay.
stable
So
this.
you got the wings down.
Well, I gotta stable this. This isn't gonna work.
Yeah. Right. I know. See, that's what I'm saying. Once you do that, that fold gets trickier because you try to fold them, and then that one on the bottom starts to pop out, and you can't have that. If you have them pop out, it's going to destroy the flight because it'll just drag it nose down the whole damn time. Again, you could tape it. If you don't feel comfortable with stapling it, you could tape it to save some weight. I haven't tried that yet. I bet it would work. But my intention, you'll appreciate that, my intention was to get this to fly with staples there. And so far it's worked. These things fly pretty good with the staples. You know what's funny about this, guys? I really wanted to turn this into some kind of new interceptor. I was literally trying to see if I could get like a new interceptor with winglets, and like I'm willing to bet if we put like 3 or 4 more staples in this thing, it would be nothing but an interceptor. But would you really do that? I mean, seriously, it's like that's 2 more staples away from being like a dead on. I'm surprised it even glides with 3, but it does. It's got a lot of wing area.
And then you just
Okay,
fold these.
The winglets are okay. Yeah, make sure this is important. You have the wings folded down because you want these to be as straight as they can possibly be with each other. They gotta be symmetrical because if these aren't, the plane's going to suck. I mean, there's 2 ways about it. That's why you have to fold them while the plate itself is folded on itself. And make them as big as you can. Like make it as close, like like you see these. Make it as close to the trailing edge, the wing root there, up to the front, because these winglets are rather large. They're bigger than Novas.
Do you follow
The basic run of the fuselage, the
No.
basic run of the anhedral fold.
No, never mind.
They're kind of symmetrical with the line of the anhedrals. If you can actually, yeah, that's a good view of it. They're pretty much in line with that,
Okay.
which is again crucial because if they're off, but at least you know where the problem lies. That's the whole thing about it. If it corkscrews, obviously something is wrong in that, and usually you can tweak it right out. It's the problem I had with Nova. Actually, what made me put Nova on a hiatus for like 4 years. I was sick and tired of them corkscrewing all the damn time, so I wouldn't work with it at all. That's probably what started me on my phase 1 run. You should design a replacement. That way you'll have another beast the size of Dalton's over there to compete with. You two will have motherships. I need to work on my mothership so I can have an aerial demonstration team. The strumming of the fingers indicates he is thinking.
Thinking. What are you gonna build? Something that flies.
That doesn't suck.
You ass. Oh, that's just so ridiculous. It's wrong. Are you thinking about taking one apart to get it?
I kind of don't want to fucking up, yeah.
Oh, no.
I should be right back.
Oh, okay. You got something. If you got, Mark, if you got yours anywhere close to where mine was, it should fly pretty well straight indoors and glide. Either that or he test flew it on us. He test flew it on us.
Okay, dude.
Yeah?
Dude. This
I
thing
take it
is-
it's not going to get...
This thing is so good. I gotta go get me something to drink. I'll be right back.
I was counting on the fact that that was not going to end up with a sound clip. These little things have turned out really cool. And they fly indoors. They just kind of coast straight ahead. They're really rather nice. What can I say? I mean, I had him in mind when I designed these because I borrowed something from him. But he always liked Nova, so I was trying to make a plane with Nova and have these winglets. And it turned out really good. Whenever I flew these inside, dude, they like fly straight onto something and glide their way in. They're so cool.
So my question is that you've never built that?
I have never built this, but I had, like you love to say, my intention was to get something that had Nova, a little bit of Nova in there, because you like Nova. You know, you like the winglets.
See, my question is that looks like exactly what you already have.
Oh, hell no. Nova's a pure Delta Diamond, dude. This is not. This is in no way how I got Nova. I haven't built any Novas like this. I couldn't get a Nova out of this. This is not a Nova. This isn't even a Cirrus. Cirrus is way different. And those are the only two planes I have with winglets. So while, again, it does look like it, this is a totally different animal. I mean, just that first thing that I told you how to make it, which essentially turns a standard A4 sheet, a standard regular sheet, into a legal sheet. You saw, I mean, that first cut, that's what you're doing, essentially.
Right.
So that's what it is. I mean, I haven't made it on a legal sheet. And the thing is, if you did, it wouldn't turn out this way. You couldn't make it on a
What
legal
is
sheet.
the distance, like what is your length or width, I should say, or whatever? This
I'll give you the dimensions. I'll give you the
Like-
full dimensions. Hold on.
like this one.
Oh,
like,
holy
basically
shit,
from-
you gave it to me in Hedros. Oh my god. Well, this one here, which is number 1 built, by the way, that means you got number 7. Maximum width is about 4 1/4.
2. This one's not even 3 across from
Yeah, you built
from here to
deep
here.
ass. You built some deep ass anhedrons, which is okay because again, that was one of my intentions.
Hey,
So standardly, it's a little bit more of a bell shape.
but I mean, this thing glides
Yeah, I
Like-
know.
like I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, mine are about 4 inches across. On average, I'll give you 4 inches across.
Yeah, this is
They've-
3 7/8.
Okay, so you got a variant because like a couple of these more narrow ones are definitely under 4.
Yeah,
but
this is definitely under 4 inches.
but the bigger ones are
from where
4 1/4.
from here to here.
Okay, so you just gave it bigger anhedrals than I did. That's all.
Right.
No big
Yeah,
deal.
because the anhedrals themselves are 1 inch.
I did go see the Courier Dart. Yes, I should check that out. That's a that. I can see where it got big and how it got big.
So it's 1 inch from here to here.
Oh, your anhedral itself?
Yeah, from here to here is 1
Wait,
inch.
do that again? From here to here. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Well, yours is. Oh wait, no, mine is too. Holy shit! From the wing to the tip of it. Yeah, that's
Yep.
1 inch.
Yeah, that's 1 inch, like dead on.
Oh, well, that one is. This one's not 1 inch. This one most decidedly is not 1 inch. This is about 3/4 of an inch. But again, that's okay because
both of mine are
that's
1 inch.
okay. That's okay because again, variations, and I totally intended on doing something with what you got right there. So that would have been my next go-to in the first place. This one's 3/4 of an inch. This one's even smaller than that because I wanted to do that. Actually, I'm sorry. Those are like 7/8. This is 3/4. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. But this one is 1 inch. So I've got two 1 inchers,
Okay.
and then I'm two below that.
So that means their width across is probably similar to mine.
Yeah, let me check that. Where's that 1 inch? This is 1 inch, right? Yeah, most likely.
Look at the back of that one.
Yeah, that's 3 7/8.
Yeah, that's exactly what I have.
Like, this one's bigger. What's the other narrow one? That's the narrow one. And this one's no, that one's only 7/8 of an inch deep too. But this one's weird because this one's got the extremely slanted anhedrals. In any case, really I say it matters not. I was trying to explore variations. So
Right.
we've got the variations down. And you got the gist of the plane, which is more important. So that's it. That is the new thing. And you can see what it did that wowed me, because it obviously wowed you. It did the same thing for you it did for me.
I will say that, indoors it's probably been one of my most stable.
Oh yeah, this thing is a rock inside, dude. I built them at work and sat in the back of the break room and then hit. Yeah, that. I sat in the back of my break room and threw these at the TV, and 3 out of 4 of them did the exact same flight plan to the TV. I mean, literally, it's like they were on a string. It's freaking awesome.
That's insane.
Now, again, a little bit different when you take them outside, but with tweaking, I can see where they would be just fine.
So I need to. This one's actually built on the 17th because of the date and time.
Did see that? I like that Courier Dart. That's pretty cool. Interesting name to come up with that. Right, I need to put the numbers on these. I don't like it, man. I don't like it, man. I think that's number 1. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, there's no. And as kind of typical with some of the birds, number 1 is the best one so far. Go figure.
So what's the code for this?
Here's the tricky part.
And I have tape on this.
That's fine. That's cool. Like I
That's what
said,
I'm
that's
saying.
something I wanted to work with. I didn't start out that way, but it's where I wanted to end up. So tape is good. Tape is cool.
Have you tried kicking these anhedrals out, like in the back?
Anhedrals? Oh yeah, of course. What I wanted to do was kick the winglets out because almost all these work with them straight up and down. And I figured how to solve the corkscrew without trying to fold them is to kick them out, because the plane will appreciate the out kicking.
All right.
Are you back? To start out with, I really wanted the winglets to be upright first because they look cooler that way. If you can get them to work that way, it's much better. Hold on a minute. I gotta type this. Where the hell are you at? That's Gimpy. Are you back now, D?
I am.
All right.
I have a couple surprises.
Oh, really? Did you bring donuts?
No.
Well, it
No
can't be
donuts.
that good. Oh, no, you got nuggets.
I'm thinking about it. There you go.
Holy behemoth. Dude. That's one of the big ones right there. Holy crap. How big is that thing?
Mm. Mm. 17 and a half long.
Good God.
Whoa.
Just about 11 wide at the tail end.
Okay, yeah, nothing. 11 wide? Jesus, it would take 2 of these planes to be that big.
Oh yeah. You got 2 straws in the back to hold down support.
I believe I remember that thing.
What?
Yep.
What?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Like I said, just for scale purposes. This is one 12-inch ruler.
Oh my God. It could probably carry that 12-inch ruler.
Yeah, like easily.
Easily. I don't know exactly why we're kind of keeping it a secret, but it is kind of secretive. But that's why I put it up that way, because that's the deal. What the hell?
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I don't know, and you'll know, but I won't know. I can't write that in. I can't write that in yet on this until you do. If you get what I'm saying. I really wish it didn't like chew up the video, because it said the video was done, but it said my authentication expired, so I must have missed it when it was done publishing. Either that or it doesn't like the fact that I'm on 2 different YouTube channels. It could be either one. I'm not really sure.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
What in the hell? Are you still on this, Mr. FBI?
Hey.
Good God, it's going to be a big plane.
And advanced materials too.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be smaller than that one, but it'll definitely be big though.
Poopy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah. Do you get it now?
Yeah, but what am I supposed to?
You tell me. You know how to do it.
Hello, pilots of the internet. Welcome to Foldable Flight. My name is Kyle, and in this video, I am
Good God.
Who is and what is this?
I think I made something kind of similar to that, just not without those double horns up in the front like that. That's kind of wicked looking.
Well,
Valkyrie comes out like that. I really wish Valkyrie would work. Valkyrie looks totally cool and doesn't fly worth a squat.
but I'm trying to find out who this is.
I know you're trying to find out who this is.
Did you make the plane?
He did make the plane. He flew the plane. He said the plane was. What did you say?
Not.
Oh, the plane was not. Okay.
It was not.
Apparently, it was not.
It was not. Not what?
Well, you'll see back on the replay.
Okay.
The plane was not as good as he expected it to be.
This is true.
Actually, I suppose I should leave it at this plane was not what he expected it to be. We'll put it that way. It sounds better.
Alright, so let's pause this. Hit this.
What? Oh. Who bloody knows? Who bloody cares? I can't see why that doesn't. Okay. So drugs are bad. Okay. I know I had two different sheets up. Oh, there we go. What in the 11 deuce happened here? Although I can rest assured, you can tell for sure that like Dalton's gonna build a plane that's gonna make ours look tiny. I can see how it's coming out already because, I mean, you're using that big ass phone. Not right, I tell you. Seriously, need to start making a big plane. Oh Jesus!
That's how it's gonna fly.
So, what's it going to be? Damn.
Who you talking to?
Well, I need to know how big yours is going to turn out. You just can't stop the full expansion. What the hell? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. I got you now. Uh-huh. White or black? What is that, purple? don't like it. Is it getting harder to fold when you get in there like that?
Oh yeah.
I would figure. I mean, it looks like it would be. So, your folds are like complicated there. I mean, if they were, you wouldn't be able to do it at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, you got a lot of bubbling issue that you just kind of have to work out. Kind of do like you do with the
Interesting.
paperwork at work.
Interesting.
Just use the tail end of the scissors here.
Holy cow! He is so.
What? What?
He's admiring your perseverance.
Yeah.
Man, I do half of this stuff all day long. Yeah, of course, but you know that pops up on the stream, right? You're just giving me more ammo.
No, I am, but that's what it is, though.
You're just giving me more ammo. I'm gonna find out his cell phone number before long.
Dude, he's like you said, he's fairly well assured you're pretty locked away. I mean, dude's probably 15. I mean, he's probably, I don't know.
All right, so let's.
It would help if you spoke. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Well, I'm letting it.
Did you finish it? Is that finished? No. Wait,
No.
it's close though. You need.
Take my flying saucer over here.
Okay, yeah. You need the flying saucer.
Well, it's nice because this sticker is a little more heavy duty than tape, so it kind of keeps form a little bit better.
Never have I seen a dude so determined.
Right? It's like, I don't even think we looked up porn this much.
I know, right? God. I hope he does. Oh my God. Open the hell up. Okay, come on. Wait. There we go. Oh, I don't need to type that in, do I? Let's see what I can see here, mate. You're bloody right, mate. Oh shit, this isn't gonna work out the way I wanted it to. What the hell, dude? Why
Huh?
are you so fascinated by this?
Because I'm surprised that I haven't found it yet.
Oh yeah, that's it. Okay.
Go ahead, go with that answer.
Go with that answer.
No, I'm surprised that he's able to keep it so far off the internet with as much information that he has out there.
Yeah, there is that. It's true. I mean, you got a point. There can be no denying that it's like it's unusual to be so cloaked in today's day and age. But he's managed to pull it off. Props to him.
So far. So far. I'm not. I mean, granted, I could have paid and had his information,
Well, yeah,
but I'm not doing that.
probably.
I mean, that was
Ain't nobody
easy.
got time for that. Ain't nobody got money for that.
I mean, yeah, I could do that. I just don't want to. I want to see if I can find it without that.
Well, sure you do.
I mean, I already have his IP address.
Assuming it's static.
Right, but I already have the website that'll allow me to keep checking it.
That's true. God.
So it's not like I can't find it when the DHCP resets.
Oh, Lord. In the meantime, there's
In the
actually a show
meantime,
going on here.
I'm being nice and I'm not going that route to find the information.
Thank God, because I'm pretty sure ICE would be all over that ad.
I'm just saying that even though he's probably using a VPN, because that's what I'm getting from that, I just this IP address that's showing up here seems to me like a VPN.
Yes, it most likely is. Yes, but
with the way that's coming in. So
anyway, you like the plane?
oh, I do. Yeah.
So flies like a rock.
No, apparently
It does
it doesn't
fly
fly.
not.
Oh my God,
can't
it's like
wait.
a radio show.
Play that back. Just wait till I've got to get me another keypad here. I gotta
So
get me
you
another
have like,
keypad.
yeah, just throw this up. So you could dingo and the baby all night long,
So
right?
The baby.
God, help me. What? How did I miss that? Oh, you piece of doggy doo.
I mean, I don't want the stream. I don't need that.
What? What are you talking about? What are
See,
you doing?
I like these, but I don't want that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
because I already have those. You know what I'm
It
saying?
would be better. It would be better. I mean, because you don't need that many options.
No, but we're gonna get there.
Hey.
I mean, I could use that, but I don't necessarily want to use that.
The damn winch.
Glog!
Oh, they went down in price. How about that?
You could just rig it so that your game controller does the stuff.
Oh, don't mess with me.
I'm just saying. I mean, dude, it's an option. It got a bunch of buttons on it already now, don't it? Even Dawn's got one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't mess with me.
That's a quick and easy way out of it. Won't even have to get anything else. Just like hook it on up. You can even have one button do dingo and the other button do and a baby. What the fudge sickles did I mess up here? You know,
See,
you
there's
guys could have
no
told me I was
reason why
screwing this up.
Anybody got it?
We're working on that.
See, I could
But
do,
no,
that.
not
I
yet.
could do that one. That was $35, $40.
Yeah.
This one, 48. It's
No.
48 keys
But it
and
wouldn't-
$70. I like that one.
Do you like it because it's $70, or do you like it because?
I like the options on it. It's
Okay.
got there's so many keys on it. This one right here, the Stream Deck, is really what I want, but and this is actually a steal for it right now. It's 120. It's normally 150 for this one. But I'm like, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah. Why
I
would
mean,
you need?
I want that because it works really good with all the other Elgato stuff that I have. So it makes it flow really easy. And then you can put the little pictures on it. Come from the software. You don't have to put them on there yourselves.
Right.
So it makes it easy to say, oh,
Feel the
this,
heat.
to say, oh, this button does this.
Right.
So I like that.
Dude,
Yes.
that is construction. That's what I'm talking about. That is construction.
That is ridiculous, is what that
Like
is.
you need rivets and shit.
What is? It sounds like he's over there, like going nuts.
I'm telling you, if you had the soundbite for like hammers, nails, hammer drill, and like rivet popping,
And you
that's
know
it
it,
right
right?
there, buddy.
you know what I didn't do that we said we were gonna start doing?
What?
I didn't record this.
Oh, why the hell, dude? I thought you said you. I figured you were.
I need to set it up that way.
You definitely have to get like some like construction sounds for like when we're building. Because again, I can add those in post production, but
Oh yeah.
like we start construction like this, we should have like some of those, noises.
Macro keyboard under $50.
Did you finish it, D? Is that it?
Almost.
He's over there still thinking.
You can't rush art. Whoever the hell that guy is.
He's a fat fuck still sitting at Sam's Club.
Is this thing here? Oh, I never had one in there. That's part of the problem. Okay. I got you now. Alright. This is going to be the most comprehensive one that I've done in a long time. Long time.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, like I said, I'm changing the roll sheet around for everybody, and like this will be like this will be it. This is like understand it, know it, live it, love it, and then get loves. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be it.
Right.
Until next time.
There ain't gonna be no next time, baby. This is gonna be it right here. I ain't gonna have this shit no more. Just like Jimmy Walker, it's gonna be dynamite. And then once we put it, the videos that we were talking about, so like we make those videos and show everybody like, okay, so this is an example of this type of flight, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Once those get on here, we're cool. So that takes care of that. Well, yeah. What do you think I was gonna do, huh? Yeah. Okay, baby.
Alright.
That's it?
That's it.
Freaking time.
That's what happens when you have to make a big bird. Wow. Couldn't put that any better.
How big is that?
11 3/4.
Damn!
And then we're gonna go just about 10-inch wide. Yes, sir.
That's it.
That's
Ain't nobody got time for that.
it.
Hey, there you go, Mark. Okay, so he did it. Okay, you have to make a black squire. I'm not even saying you got to make a black knight. You should make a black squire. You
Did
don't think you do Dodgers?
let me ask you this:
Dodgers.
Did we,
It's garbage.
in theory, did we take Thunderbolt and upscale it, and that's what we called it?
What?
I don't remember if we did that or not.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I thought that was okay. As far as building it goes, I don't think you did it. The plan was there because once I said Javelin could do it, I told it to Dalton too. Is like the easiest way. Well, Dalton doesn't have to worry about it because Sabretooth is strong anyway because he makes it out of freaking poster board, or stuff like that he's doing there. But
Usually.
yeah, I mean, yeah, we talked about it. We said like because I did Javelin and made Pylon, you could do the same thing because naturally anything you got for the Interceptor will be stiffer than the others. So yes, it'd be great because the flight plan and then the body build will work perfectly for a plane that type. But I don't know if you built one yet. That's more like it. Okay.
Most people can just hold the Dominator on the back end of it like nothing.
Right? There you go. That's better. He really is working this thing. What the hell? What else are you looking at? Are you still trying to do the same thing as before? Sure.
In a way. But I was wondering if he had put information in the let me go here.
Okay, so
that.
D, that's pretty much one of. Well, that's not each one of them. Did you find? Okay.
Oh, yeah,
How many? You didn't find it. Did you find others? Did you find like? Did I ask you about Red Dawn? I asked you about Red Dawn, right?
Yeah, you asked me about Red Dawn, but I cannot find one. I did, however, find an SNA 52.
Did you really?
Yeah, like the only one.
That was supposed to be your big freaking bomber.
Yeah.
And now
it says 7. I don't know where the other 6 are. Those are long gone.
Oh yeah, Mark can relate to that.
But I do have one surviving one left.
Oh really?
So yeah, we're gonna tear it apart and try to figure out how to do it.
Hell yeah, let's do that. Because
Here's the baby. Here's number 16.
Oh yeah, dude, that's like the star. That's still in good shape too. It looks like.
Oh yeah, still a little dusty. She's been hanging out for a while.
That's okay. That's what happens to Mark. See, Mark, look, his isn't bent up or folded or anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
January 22nd of 13.
That's it.
Wow, she's old.
She's old. I can officially say I have some birds that are old now. It only took 7 years. 6.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, considering I would say for paper that's about like really ideal. When you think about it, for paper, it should probably be being retired at about that point. I mean,
right.
Realistically speaking, but
yeah, I don't know if I would.
We don't abuse them, so.
Yeah, well, we try to take care of them. But I don't know if I would want a flyer though.
Oh come on, why not?
I'd have to, but yeah, 1 or 2 flights and that'd be it. Just on the off chance that she gets some humidity in her or something, just destroys it.
Yeah, you wonder like how would it have not happened to begin with? You know, you think like that probably would have happened anyway, because I mean, come on, man,
Right.
as it is. Yeah. Why are you answering? Why are you asking me to screw you and die, hippo?
Hippo.
Hippo. Nobody's made a hippopotamus. I talk about
Hippopotamus.
the hippopotamus. Oh, she didn't give him the herpes. But somehow he got the herpes. Don't ask. I don't know what the hell.
I was gonna say, where was that from?
It's just horrible.
Just horrible.
It's just horrible. Let's not dwell on that one. Let's just move on.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
If I had a nickel for every time someone said okay, I'd just be okay.
Son of a bitch. It's a lot harder than it seems, but it's coming together quite nicely. No, don't cut. This is Mark caused me to do this.
Yep.
He did. He did. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, you blow. I have never seen this man with one determined goal. You know, you figure you'd be tweaking that plane I gave you to make it work better at this point. What the deuce?
It flies. Why bother?
Oh, that's true. You could be making like 5 more.
I could be. Or I could be
Dalton
working
made
on this.
5 more.
I'm getting closer.
Why is this important?
Is this the tangents you've been telling me he goes on?
This is
What
kind
are
of
you
like
talking
yes.
about? I haven't. No, I have not distracted you with this. I haven't asked you questions. I haven't. No, I haven't. I haven't bothered you.
Whatever.
Whatever, back freckle. Huh, you wish I kissed you again because your breath smells like 8 cans of shark shit.
Oh.
Don't act like you don't want to see more, Brucey.
Yeah.
Holy cow. No, that's not what I. You suck. What do right there? Brucey.
Brucey.
Okay.
I'll have it. I swear to God. Come on. Come on. We're all like doing in-depth work here.
This is.
It's a great video.
Of course.
Okay? What the hell? I try to keep the descriptions out because I've got a column that actually just says range. So it's like, not needed. There it goes. Okay. All right, that eliminates this page. I've done it, people. It is completed. I think. I know I've said this before, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm working it though. Here we go. All right. I mean, okay, it can be filled in as we know, like
Do we have an exact city?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, because he's kind of pinpointed it for me. You could reference the map to see.
Oh,
Of course, it can't be any of those because those are way too old.
let's go there.
Dude, he's determined with this shit.
I think I have a last name. I think I have a last name already, though. Do you know it?
Yes.
So am I right?
No, that's not it.
That's not it? Okay.
Oh.
All right, then I'll keep digging.
Oh my god.
God forbid. Oh, God. Is the Thunder... Oh, dude, Thunder Dart. I remember that. Yeah, I would like to check that out. That's like another interceptor kind of plane, isn't it? I would dig that. I dig any of the ones that fly straight. I used to think it was so easy to build a plane that flew straight until I tried to start, building more planes that flew straight, and now I can't do it anymore.
Are you using a VPN? OAE. Are you?
Oh, good God.
I would assume so with this as hidden as you like to be.
Be it known, he's probably not going to let this go. I don't know why.
Just asking a question.
Just asking a question.
Just asking a question.
Yeah, this is where we end up sometimes. Sometimes he's just
It's still
off
pinging. Just checking.
off on his own. He's like looking at weird ass things about weird ass people. Actually, ideally, that's probably the same place that would be. Booyah!
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that. That's part of the website. Gotcha.
So, do you guys want to make a for the first and the longest time? Do you want to make a collaboration play?
Oh, you really want to do this?
Dude, we haven't done it in a long damn time.
You trying to get me to light it on fire, aren't you?
Well, we've done some things since we've came around and done this the last time, so maybe it won't be as what's a word that we could use here? Ridiculous as the last time. Actually, no. Let's go straight on to ludicrous. It won't be as ludicrous as the last time we tried this.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I mean, we basically put two planes together to create one. See, the whole point of getting multiple people involved is like we said it before, like previous oh, please do that, please. Oh, you didn't do that, and then he screwed it up, So the other thing, of course, being like you don't want it to be done before your time. I mean, because like how many folds does it take to make one of ours? Basically, I mean, a basic one. Like seriously, it's only like about 7 folds, right? We're trying to make these things out to be like 17-fold plane. And like, really, there's. When do we ever do that? Come on now. Good God, how much reinforcement is on the front end of that thing?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Holy cow.
That's probably why I didn't fly, because it had so much reinforcement.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Wow. How the hell did I even do that? And I had to have done it like that. And then again. Wow.
Question. How do I view that map? That's the question.
Bold! View what map?
Was it in
Our,
Drive?
our like bases and installations?
Yeah.
It's probably not in your drive, but how do you look at it? You told me you looked at it not too long ago, didn't you? Because you were telling me about like where that one base you have is, like where your sister's place was. How did you look at it?
That was that was in my.
Was that in Google Maps?
No, in Drive.
So you were in Drive.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shared.
Because I know it can't be. I know it's easy to share the maps, but I mean, also, again, if you just access IFPAC's Gmail, I mean, you still got it anyway, but stop being bold. Why are you bold? Oh, you're in Arial Black. Why are you in Arial Black? You're just supposed to be in Arial. Which sounds kind of like a hard little lovely thing. God, I can't type. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, this one.
What in the world is? Where is it at?
It was shared with you, was it not? At least with this new account that you had, maybe it wasn't shared. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I mean, it's accessible to everybody.
I thought it was on the actual installation seat. Or is it not?
No, it's not it's not the sheet. He's looking for the actual map.
Oh. Well,
That's
then
what
I
I'm
was
saying.
wrong.
But that would be in drives, wouldn't it? That's where it's located for me.
Yeah,
It's
but it's
in
probably
my
maybe it's not shareable. Yeah, maybe you didn't
No.
share
Oh
those.
It was.
no. Yeah, you can't. Everybody can see. Like anybody can see anybody's maps. I know that much. Yeah. And where there's a will, there's a way. And there's always a way because willfully ways. Come on. Come on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, because dude, wow. It was last updated in April, too. So we've been on this thing. Oh, that's probably when me and Mark corrected his locale. You're just trying to pinpoint something, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay, can I do anything to it from here? There it is. There she blows. That's fine. Did you get that?
Say what?
Did you get that?
Did you put it in Skype?
No. It's back in your Gmail. Gmail. I went all technical. I busted out the tablet.
Yeah, see, I don't know why that.
But you got it.
Yeah.
All
Question
right.
is, how do I get back to it though?
That's a good question. I don't know.
You were out in California too at one point though.
Me? No. I've never been out there.
Come on, you really think Dave in a city full of fucking idiots?
He's referring to the entire state. I mean, there's places I would go, but definitely not, certain areas. Like pretty much all of Southern California.
Let's say West Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm not working my way down. I wouldn't mind going like places in North California where there's like no people and scenery. I like the trees, man. Like the Lorax, I like to talk to the trees. I'm the Lorax, I speak for the trees. Look at what we have here. Okay, whoa. Why don't we do that? Because I gotta cut that down. There it goes. Alright, I got it. Looking pretty good right here. Which it's not going to let me save because it's going to tell me that this is a read only. Oh, no, never mind. Suck it. What the hell do you mean it's already open? Oh, you don't give a crap.
Are you okay over there?
Well, it's telling me what I
Apparently
can.
is not.
Well, it's telling me things that I can't do when I know I can do them because I'm doing them. So I'm going to do it anyway. See? Just like I just did. So suck up.
You're very hostile tonight.
Don't tell me. Hey, don't tell me what I can and can't do. What I can do is what I just did. I don't even need this sheet anymore. Actually, I destroyed this one. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is the most refined and accurate sheet I've done on the rolls. And yes, for the foreseeable future, this is how it will stay. And SNA 52 is still slotted in. Wait. Yeah, it is. There it is. Yeah. Hey, ironically, it's slotted in as the meat bomb. Person again, with the size you made of Sabretooth, it can be believed.
Does his last name start with a B?
He's just gonna start going through that ultimate.
I bet he knows that I'm right.
Oh my god.
We'll just leave it at that.
Oh, really? You're going to leave it at that? All right, fine.
That was the line you stopped at? Wow.
Because I'm right.
I mean, So you think?
I will take nothing less than the truth. Alrighty then. Fine. See if I can.
Maybe I should pull a chat.
You think? It's totally not necessary. I mean, you do what you want.
Maybe I should pop it out. Maybe I should pop out
You
the
haven't
chat.
even you haven't been looking at this the whole time? The whole time?
Well, see what had happened was
You can't, Dalton, you can't see the chat, can you? You
No.
see the chat? Oh, okay.
well now you
It's
can.
just- Since Doodle Alexis was not looking at it, I was the only one who was able to respond. Welcome to the chat. Nice.
Yeah, so it starts with a B.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Is that pretty good research?
Is that pretty good? Sure. You know what? That was great research. Just great.
So I have a last name and I have an IP address.
I hope that you are satisfied.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, I'll probably get you an age.
Credit
You
history.
probably already know it.
Like 6 hours late.
Yeah, right.
No, we are only at 2 hours and 41 minutes. Another 3-hour show.
Not bad for us.
A 3-hour tour. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Let's see.
That's inspiration. Who's God? Okay, so gotta throw this in there too. Man, damn! I gotta do this all over again. This does in fact suck. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know, Dalton. You can see his feed though. But did you notice that he's got activate Windows still located on his desktop?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. You have to get that off of there eventually, sometime. Join the rest of us.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be annoying to see that every time.
You would think so. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to see it every time. But then again,
Marker's not that type of guy.
it's only a minor nuisance.
Last for the phone number?
No, you can't get that out of anybody.
No, I already have quite a few.
I got all these numbers that call me up, and I'd like instantly search them and then find out they're like somebody from randomly North Carolina called you. Like, I didn't know nobody from over there. What the hell's that all about? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. See? I did good. I did. Kill it? Now that it's good, I'm going to kill it. Only took me a week and a half, mother. Hell yeah. You got the same restart thing that I got?
Yep.
Dawn, did you do the big old update that made it do the restart thing?
For what?
Like
For Windows.
Windows, yeah.
Yeah, I got one too.
Mm,
I pushed it off
I'm gonna
until
say
tomorrow.
no.
Whatever mega thing this was, like everybody got, because we hit it at work, and all of the machines did it yesterday. And now, like, well, mine's been. Apparently, you can't turn off your computer and get it to redo. You have to actually hit restart because then it acknowledges it's doing the update. Because I turned it off hoping it would do it, and it didn't do it. I had to hit restart.
No, you got to restart it. Yeah.
That kind of blows donkey nose. Because like that's what held me up getting in here.
It triggers the restart. Or it triggers the update.
But again, I'm really happy about it because finally, for the first time in Windows history, it defaults to black. My windows are black or gray without a shell. I mean, I've had them dark before, but that was with a shell. Thanks. Windows gave us a dark theme a long time ago, and only now do we actually have the windows as an option at dark. Actually, I quite enjoyed having the shell that made them transparent. That was kind of neat. So you gonna give me a code or what? I need a code, fool. A code.
Torrent.
You know code? I need a
Let me
code.
see this.
Just.
I don't believe that's it.
He doesn't believe this is it.
I don't believe this is it.
Well,
OAE is just a mystery.
And it is good that you found this out.
There you go, Dave.
Oh, nice.
I'll
You
tell
know,
you exactly.
I saw when you were building, like, that one's kind of easy, isn't it? You didn't have too much problems with that.
Yeah, not so much as on the outside. It's more, for whatever reason, I made it super heavy in the nose. But you know why? It's because it's a vertical plane, not a horizontal.
Right.
So that just makes it so much more nose heavy right from the get-go. I actually want to build it landscape-wise and see what that does. Number 7,
Nice.
yeah.
Number 7. Yeah, that's it.
You mean number 1 because like the only one I have?
Well, you know, I mean, close. Oh. What? What do you what?
I'm just looking. I'm perusing the internet.
Sure you are. Where's my code?
Could it start with the letter G?
You can make the code whatever you want to make.
You know what I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm perfectly all right with you starting it with the letter G.
That one keeps popping up too. It's, not. Oh, I could do that.
Okay, Dalton, you get yours at that one.
No, what?
I don't ask. I'm trying to. Oh, there's okay. Why is it yours doesn't? What? The one that Dalton, the one you use the Skype to log you in with, is that the one that gets your your IFPAC stuff?
Well, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. The login for Skype was your Gmail or email, whatever the hell that was. That's Gmail, right? Is that the one that gets your IFPAC stuff, or you got a different one?
Oh, the one to log into this, that was Beer Hall, or that was AOL.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
that's pretty awesome. He's taking it from Mountain View, California, all the way to Jersey. That's pretty bad. That's a way to completely throw somebody off right there with your IP.
You know what? What?
I'm sorry. That's pretty awesome. I love VPNs that do that. That's so great.
That's kind of the point to them, is to bounce it around. Actually, that's pretty basic. Normally, you could get them.
I know, but just consider where he's geographically located. You could have thrown it up in like Seattle or something like that. But
Dude, code. Give me the free code.
What did you say? P1 4N or something like that?
I was gonna say, yeah.
P1D4N.
That was the name, and we're not using the name because we got the name. What's the code?
I
No,
mean,
the beer hall issue. You don't want me to use that stuff for IFPAC, right? You got one for Gmail, or?
Right, no, yeah, do the Gmail. That's the Dalton K927.
Yeah.
wait an hour. This update really wants to start. I've been postponing.
I'm telling you, dude. I've been postponing it for 3 days. I was like, no. Well, actually, only because I thought you could turn the computer off. No, that was the first day. After that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to restart it. Well, I'm not ready to restart it. I restart it, and then I restart it again. Okay, fine, whatever. So, yeah, there it is. Okay, you guys should be invited to do the thing at the new sheet. You should have a thing there. Oh yeah, I didn't get you. You give me the whichever good email you want me to use, and I'll hook you up as a editor on that one as well. You look like you're looking at your base. What are you doing? That's an automotive service center.
Interesting. I like that. No, it gave me the latitude and longitude. But that's just the ISP provider.
I'm not gonna get this code, am I? I might as well just give it up, because this code's just not gonna be happening anytime soon, is it?
Look at that.
Do you want me to come up with a code? I can't do that.
That's pretty genius.
What a rumple.
I love this.
So, Dalton, does that basically build all of your birds for you?
See, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool. I mean, you have...
Is this readable, or can I change it? Or can you just change it real quick?
Could change it. Why? No.
Uh,
You should be able to alter it as you see fit, but it's definitely readable. I uploaded it and then put it I'm back out of it right away. So, I mean, not that it matters. I mean, it's Google, so we could all do it at the same time. But
dude, how does an ISP ping a lake? That's great.
You put sector. It's actually sector 2, because sector 1 is retired.
That's the link between the two.
Okay. Well, you can edit it if you want.
That's the link between the two.
It's just making it blue though. 'Cause I don't want to. Star.
Well, the whole reason I do want to make it, like I said, I do like, you guys got to edit it because you know better than I do if some kind of difference gets made, So, like when something rolls out, when something gets retired, if you change it, like you just said, if there's a version 1 versus a version 2, you guys know it. You guys got to fill. Yeah, you guys got to fill it in. I know my things. I don't know yours, so that's why it's there for you. I didn't even. I think that was how I wanted to put it in there, though. So I think I got it right based on what we were saying. I didn't fill in OAEs because his list is ginormous. So
Huge.
I was going to do it, and I was like, you know what? I'll wait and fill that out because basically there could be like 5 planes per list or per roll. So I was like, screw it. Nope. Not gonna do it.
Oops.
That's like the newest one, not the most important one. It was like, for people that are like questioning these things, it's damn close because everybody usually wants to know where the bases are, and then everybody always wants to know like what plane does what or what is it going to do if it does what. So, because everybody's always, dude, every time I tried it, like OAE was asking about it, you were asking about, I was like, what does dead, and dead is just, it's deceptive in its name, but basically that's what it is. Like, we're deceiving the enemy with the plane. Basically, that means it's one of your better planes. So it's just an excuse to have a nice plane.
Right.
I mean, really, that's what it is. Now, if I could just figure out how to make short plane or stop making all my short planes longer range, that'd be great. That'd be great because that seems to be my favorite thing to do.
Right.
Like, let's see if I can extend that. Oh, I don't need that. Did you get it? You didn't even look, did you?
What are
I
you
know.
talking about?
No, he's still worried about this.
What are you talking
know.
about? I'm right here.
What are you talking about?
I'm right here.
I'm right here.
I don't know what you're
Me
talking
too.
about.
Well, me too. I'm right here too. You need to let me borrow that pen.
No. See, I've got that right there. That's what I got right there.
Where's that pen?
What? I gotta find it.
So, what's my code, man? What is my code?
I can't wait.
This is like the post-production of the shows that we did before.
Right.
We're really going to have those other ones where like, and Mark is going to have a meltdown in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, that was pretty funny. No, I'm thinking. Wait a minute. So what are you saying? Like, are you suggesting that I give it the next letter in my code?
I'm guessing so. If it's the next one, yes.
But why wouldn't it have something completely different? Because
Of the situation?
yeah.
Well, I mean, that is entirely up to you. But I already asked you how you felt about it in the first place. I asked Dalton too. But like, the only thing is it's kind of like you're going back on your building intention versus what kind of plane you're having. It's like, well, okay, it was designed somewhere else, but it's mine. So how do you feel about that? That depends on how much. I mean, if you want to make it a special code for that, go ahead.
Because see, it's not a conglomeration at that point.
No, it's not. But it will be yours to play with and do with whatever from here on.
Um, that's tag nabbit. I gotta think.
Dalton will have to go through the same thing. It's like exactly that. How do you want to? How would you play it? I would have to do it too if it was in my situation. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think I would pretty much just take it straight the way it is.
How
The
do
way
I
it's
do
meant to
that?
be. Like, I'll just code it as the next one in line and be done with it.
But
Of course,
see,
I realize I'm running out of letters, but
right, but I don't necessarily want to do that. Just because I didn't design it.
okay, fair enough.
So,
So, your other option
my other option would be to go with. I'm trying to think.
is.
Um,
He's been. Oh.
ooh. I'm thinking. I'm getting there.
I would obviously say then the other option is, of course, they have a brand new. This is the first one of a different type, but how often are we going to be doing this?
Right, that's what I'm saying. But that, I mean, I'm really, really
Me too.
trying to figure that one out.
Do you smell?
See, I could do FDS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see where you're going with that.
yeah. I mean, it plays multiple roles on that.
Right.
But I could do FDS, you know, 4 in. You know what I'm saying? Or just, you know, FDS. And then
Yeah, I mean, in your case, it's however you do your other codes. You're just altering it slightly. So yeah, I mean,
right.
we know its name. We're just basing the code. So you need something to preface the numbers. And if that works for you, you can use that. Dude, what the hell is that?
Variant.
Oh, okay.
A what?
It's a variant.
A what?
That's not the name of it. He's making a subvariant of something.
Oh.
Of
That's a
not I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say that's not a C-Tor. That's
Seator.
C-Tor.
It's a. Well, I don't even know how to say reptile without the
No.
retile.
Yeah, exactly.
Ratile. Ratile.
Retile.
If he just leaves the eye out, so it'd be reptile.
There you go. Reptile.
Um, I think FDS 001, FDS
Okay.
002, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
I
That's
think I
cool.
think that's what's. And
That's
then
what it's going to be.
yeah. So you said I have 7.
You have number 7. I have 6 here. I have 1 through 6 here. Yes.
007.
That's weird, isn't it? The first one you have is the first one you have, but it's number 7. Okay. That's cool. Solves our problem. Finally. Yeah. Took him long enough, didn't it?
Ooh, it took like an hour.
Yeah, I know. Gee.
0.
What did I
Well,
make? I made 1, 2,
that's
3,
why you
4,
gotta stay.
5.
That's why you gotta stay tuned to the show to find out what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen? That's right. I'm over here making like 6 different birds, and he's trying to name one.
Am I gonna find out his MAC address, or am I
And
going
yeah,
to
and,
shut down?
There's always the compelling.
Am I
Yeah.
going to log into his router and see everything, or am I just gonna die trying?
I'm gonna go with that.
I'm gonna have to go with the latter on that one.
Okay, so there's
I mean, I already
FDS.
have the IP. I just have to finagle through the Kansas City lake, or the Kansas lake that he's got his VPN going through.
I'm sure it's very well buried.
Oh, it's so funny though when you look at the tunnel. It goes from California to this lake in Kansas, and then jumps to New Jersey. I like that. I was like, that's a pretty awesome tunnel right there. It literally goes like when you search.
I
the
would love.
location of that.
I would love it if he started that out with like, "What's a VPN?"
What's a VPN?
He don't even know.
Most people know nowadays what a VPN is.
Level 3.
OA. I know you know I know.
And apparently, that's all that matters.
That's all I have to say about that. Better watch it, boy.
Let's
I'm
just
coming
say
for you.
I mean, some odd reason this is.
141.26. Let's just put it that way.
I don't exactly know what got him on this kick to begin with.
I wanted to find out his age.
That was it.
I thought Robert had it bad for a minute there. Jeez.
You just got to know where to look.
Well, no, you have to be interested enough to look. That's the whole thing.
That is true. That is
And
true.
this guy just spent the last 3 hours.
2 hours and
2 hours and 15 minutes.
I mean, once that was there, once the secret was out, it was okay. All right,
Oh, yeah.
let's see how secretive you could be in the internet information age.
well, yeah. I mean, he's done fairly well. I will put it that way. He's done fairly well.
Even though we know he's a male, it would just be funny as hell if it was a female. It's like,
I'm
you
not.
don't even.
I'm not 100% sure that that's not the case. But considering I have a first name, I'm sure it is.
Right. Wait,
And
that'd be
considering
awful.
I have a last name, I'm sure it is.
The last name doesn't necessarily guarantee anything, but the first name nowadays doesn't necessarily guarantee anything either. But
I know, because I mean, rainbow is totally ambiguous. And blanket, so you know.
I mean, you just never know.
You just never know.
You just never know.
Okay, these are coded. There, I hope you're freaking happy now.
What took you so long?
Well, the dude over there trying to decide what the hell these were even going to be.
I still don't know.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, we don't know exactly what these are going to be because I've only had a few flights of these outdoors myself, and while they were good, I mean, what if the bigger one is good? I mean, you could just go ahead and start upsizing these or something, you know. But then again, this is about the size of a spider, so you just be in contention. Could be a light transport if it glides that good, you know.
That's nuts. That's nuts to even think about.
Like I said, one of the things you definitely want to do when you do them is you build a fleet, and then of course you start sizing them. You downsize or upsize and see what you can get. It's just best to do it right away because you don't want to throw. You don't want. What are the outside chances like you build? Maybe just build two, right? The first one sucks. The second one's mediocre, so you're like, screw it, I don't want to use this plane. What if you just missed it, you know, by upsizing it or downsizing it, and it's like, oh, it's a totally different aircraft, or just missing one little thing, you know? You don't want to be that. You don't want to lift that out. So at least this way with like 6, and now you got number 7 with 6 of them. I'm like, okay, I'm not missing too much, and I made a bigger one.
Right.
It's taken me years to figure that out, though. I mean, I think I've dumped more planes than OAE has, definitely wasting like 1 or 2 birds. Like, oh, this thing sucks. Screw it. I mean, hell, I just got done burning 42 planes the other day. Most of them were the only one of their kind. I probably burned something good in there, but oh well. It says something when I've got like over 100 on the line and over 101 in all my boxes. Actually, I've got over 200 in the boxes, and yet I can burn 40 with no problem. Still don't really make a dent. Cut it out!
See what
Well,
happened was.
Dalton made a pretty good hit on his birds. Now he's got some builds, so he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
You apparently built something during the week. Now you built this new thing we have created.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The soaring vulture. I dig it. It's really cool. It's my Uncle sleeping back in the cool. And I'd love to show you the video, but I think it freaking failed on the upload, which is exactly what I needed at this time. What do you mean the authentication expired?
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta punch in your PIN number, you know.
Wait a minute. Now it's taking it. Why is it taking it now?
I know it didn't upload it.
No, because it's not on there. And even when I go there, because it says like, your video will be online. Well, no, it's not. But now it's saying the changes are being saved. I mean, like it's doing it. Because before I got invalid request. Your authentication blows donkey balls. Thanks for playing. I think it might be processing now, though. The stream might have been interfering with it, which is really weird because I'm doing it on a different channel. I don't know.
Well,
We'll see what happens. So anyway, peeps, I don't know. What do we do? Do we do a good show? Are we cool? We crossed over the 3-hour mark.
oh yeah, that's usually our cutoff point.
3.5 hours is usually our cutoff point. But
Yeah, because we gotta wind
depends
down.
it depends on how deep we want to make this.
Well, I promise next time we're gonna record it prior to.
And we can make some post-production notes.
Yep.
Dalton, did you enjoy this? Was this cool?
Yeah, man.
Even though we spent like an hour with Mr. Sleuth over there trying to figure out
Hey,
one guy's age.
just so you know, I have an age range.
Wow.
And ISIS is coming for you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that Agent Orange is probably going to have somebody knock on my door at some point.
That was my secret name back in Vietnam, Agent Orange. That was me, Agent Orange. Ugh. But anyway, after all that, though, I think we talked about some good things. We built some good planes. We made up for Wednesday.
Yeah, we
The
did.
very quiet Wednesday.
Well, I'm sorry.
no pun intended.
I have no
Oh, wait,
idea
yeah,
what the hell. Shut up. I have no idea what the hell happened. I don't understand why that was the only time it ever.
You have
That's
no
the only
idea
time
how
it ever
disappointing it
happened.
was to
just watch
to open the video, and then you go to turn up the volume and it says this video has no sound.
Like, oh man.
I'm like, dude, he's over there doing this with his
That's why it's called-
hands, and I'm like,
That's why it's called a video, because there was video, there just wasn't any audio.
yeah, there's no audio with this video.
I made a brand new silent film. We're going retro, like back to the 20s, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time, don't forget to export the audio and then import it back into the.
I just don't understand, because it was like every time I tried to capture the mic on both cameras, because I got three mic options, and it wouldn't let me use any single one of them. It wanted to switch to the phone. And it's the first time it ever did that. Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't have had audio the whole time, because nothing changed. I changed no other setting. It didn't do the update. It just did the update now. So I don't understand what the hell went on. All I know is for the first time ever, it decided, like, well, you're going to use the phone as a microphone. What? Screw you. So that's what happened.
Makes no sense.
But anywho, okay, so we got some nice topics covered. We stalked the people. Well, mostly one of us stalked the people. We got some planes built. Dalton got a bunch of planes built. Revisited them. I got a sheet update.
I got 007.
Oh, yeah. You got 007. Other sheets got updated. So fairly productive 3 hours.
Somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat.
I don't know what
Seriously,
you're
guys.
talking about.
One of the, well, okay, we did waste a little bit. Well, no, we didn't waste the time, because we spent the first time. That wasn't televised when you had to get the our front page, as it were, redone. So
Yeah,
But that was cool,
that
because we
took
got
me
it
some
prepped.
time.
that was cool, though. We got it prepped. Now, you just got to be ready in case we add like 5-6 more people.
Well, yeah, but that's gonna take some time.
It never gets that big. We're gonna have to figure out a way to do it like
Yeah,
Skype does, where the person talking gets a live screen, and that's it.
I mean, we might get to that point.
Yeah. No, I get to this point.
Yeah,
It might
we
get
can get to that point. But the
It
thing is,
bigger than that.
the thing is, it's
Spit it out.
really gonna come down to more macros on the hotkeys.
Yeah. You have to be able to flip through stuff and everything.
Yeah, so you can flip back and forth.
Right.
Which is why I want one of the ones with the bigger, like more keypads. Because if that's the case, then yeah, I could swap cameras all day long.
Makes sense. It would be a lot easier. I mean, yeah, anything that makes it be able to hot swap and add stuff and track stuff would be great. Especially because we also need a better video editor, because YouTube's video editor kind of blows.
Oh yeah, well I have one. Just download DaVinci Resolve.
No, I don't want to get that. I didn't like the way it lays out. Yes, but I didn't like the way it's laid out. I'm going to stick with the one I've got.
Well, it's free. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but mine was free too. It was just paid for by somebody else.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm just borrowing the software. I mean, they already got it. They paid for it. I just got it. So.
Right, but I'm just saying that mine ain't nobody pay for.
Yeah, but again, like, I mean, it was fed to me, so it's like, hey, you want this? Sure. They were going to get it anyway. I wasn't going to be able to stop them. They just did it on their own. If they want to spend $200, that's fine with me. I don't care. But hey, anyway, okay, so we got it. We're cool. I'd love to say same time next week, but we did a little bit differently this time. This was supposed to be gaming night. We turned it into play night because we missed Wednesday in the first place.
Yeah, we did.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this next week.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Regular time.
yeah.
Dalton, you cool?
On Wednesday.
Yeah, for sure.
On Wednesday? Okay, Wednesday. Because yeah, we were supposed to do red sparkly stuff.
Yeah.
Or other things, and Oh, I figured out we could play. I did figure out we could play tennis because I got the Mario tennis we need to do. Although the video turns out a little bit strange, but it's kind of fun. So we could play some tennis until we actually get the DC stuff, and DC stuff is a little bit more intensive because we gotta burn through ISOs and get the
Right.
actual game, stuff like that. But we have to go that route too because DC stuff is hype.
Word.
Word.
All right. Well, on that note, you got anything else?
No, I believe we covered it, so we did a good job. We're cool.
We good.
All right.
Good.
And just remember, always make sure that your planes don't fly.
Like a rock.